Some people just want to watch world fun.
Jeff Nails another draft day.
Nailed
Blake's
it.
top 5 has 98.
I got
Mason
more.
just loves some Kevin James.
Fucking Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the history of bad. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the history of bad ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the history of bad ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Oh, you don't want that penis talk?
Brad always edits my penis talk.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 449. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
I'm Jim.
An intern will be joining us. Oh, we just had the promotion. He will be joining us soon. He's going to miss his own promotion talk. Well, I'll be honest, I can't promote anyone that's late to his own review.
Well, he's also supposed to be bringing the outlines.
Blake, I'm voting no. No promotion on Brian.
Looks like it's a wild card night.
Yep, let's do it next week. We'll do it next week.
I still vote yes.
Up. He's not here. Otherwise, he would have gotten it. Damn it. Jeff, one day. One day he'll get it. Anyways.
Next week, I think.
I feel like it. I feel like next week is the week. Yeah, thanks everybody for listening. Episode 449, one away from 450. 2 weeks ago, we were 2 episodes away.
That's how math works.
Yes, new math. How's everyone doing?
It's pretty much old math.
Is it old math? I don't like the new math. Math is math. I don't get it. Brian, how you doing?
Math is math.
Is Brian here? Nope, Brian, nope.
Yeah, he's in the other room.
Oh, okay,
He
he's in
just
the green
walked
room.
in.
Blake, how you doing over there?
Doing great.
Okay, you look very patriotic this week.
It was 4th of fucking July, man.
Was it?
That's right.
Ah, America.
I still have all 10 fingers and thumbs.
Oh, 10 thumbs? You have 10 thumbs?
And toes.
Whoa! You got 10 fingers and 10 thumbs?
Yeah.
No.
Got a freaking nature.
Fingers and thumbs added together is 10.
I don't get it.
I know
Correct.
you don't. You don't understand math.
We've talked about this. Look at Brian coming. Brian, you just missed your review for the promotion.
No, I didn't.
No, you did.
No, I
You
didn't.
did.
Nope, I'm
did
here.
Did you bring the outline?
Yeah.
Where?
Wild card, bitches.
Ah! Well, maybe next week we'll get to it.
No.
No, we're already past it.
Nope. We're here.
They voted. I voted yes.
Yes.
I lost.
Cool.
We all win.
I voted
show, guys.
I voted yes to no.
Yes. I voted for next week.
But you have a great t-shirt, by the
do.
way. Is that new?
It is.
Is that a
brand
gift?
new. It
What
was.
is it? What does it say for the people that can't watch us?
It's the next presidential ticket.
What is that?
Balboa and Creed.
Okay. What does it say?
For 2024.
It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Rocky Balboa was on today.
Yeah.
And I had it on in the background. I was working from home. Great film.
It's very good.
Mason the Lion Dixon.
If you can change,
And
I
I
can change. We can all change.
We can all change.
That's right. They had a Rocky Marathon on this weekend.
By the way, there's a new Jolly Rancher out.
Whoa.
Very berry.
Whoa.
That will go great with my sparkling ice berry lemonade flavor.
That is delightful, by the way.
Ooh.
With red, white, and blue labeling.
And
America.
Blake just brought food to go
Russia.
fat. Whoppers.
Oh, okay.
Whoppers.
Right.
So they have little faces on them. I feel kind of guilty eating the Whoppers now.
They got faces on them now?
Yeah, look.
Oh,
Where?
at
On
least
the box.
on the box.
Oh, wow.
And that's kind of disgusting. It's halfway cut open, and there's other ones that have faces.
Cutting
Hey,
out
kids, you want to see what your insides look like? Yum.
Here's what your skull
It
looks
looks like a malted milk ball.
Scalped Whoppers.
like. Or little bowling balls.
There. Now,
Little
I like
chocolate
this.
bowling balls?
They kind of do look like the inside of a bowling ball.
Yeah.
So, anyways, hi, Brian.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Blake's patriotic this week. America.
Fuck yeah.
Day of treason.
for the English folks. They can see us on nerdly.co.uk. Good day, Governor.
It's only treason if you lose.
That's right. That's right. Jim, how are you doing?
I am not bad.
It's been weeks since you came.
Yes.
Well, came on the show.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Stay on target. So, Jim,
Stay on joke.
Tell me to stay on
joke.
target.
Stay on joke.
Jim, you can start us off since it's Wild Card Week. What have you watched this week?
Let's see.
How many episodes has Jim been absent?
4.
4.
It was a month-long suspension?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
What was your suspension?
I thought about telling a joke, and they could tell I thought about telling it, so they suspended me.
Yep.
I see.
That is true. That is true. So
I think he mentioned a word or two, and we could just tell where it was going. And
Let's see, this week, what have I watched?
Oh, that was a good story.
you told me you watched a couple more episodes of Winona.
I
Earp.
watched 4 more episodes of Winona Earp.
What?
Yes.
Whoa.
How many are there?
There's 5 or 4 seasons.
Too many.
Really? Wow.
And what season are you on?
Season 3.
Wow. Is it got any better?
It hasn't gotten any worse.
Okay. So it stayed the same.
If you like it, yeah, and you'll continue to watch it.
Okay. And you?
I'll finish it.
Okay. That's good. You know what? That should
You're
be
invested.
on that should be on the poster. Winona Earp.
I'll finish it.
You know what? Good for you.
You know, we should start like a Hobie review site, you know, and that would be like one of your options. I'll finish it.
I'll finish.
That's what we should start our Patreon.
Oh.
There you go.
Start that.
You're in charge of that, intern. You do that, and you get promoted.
Sky's the
You
limit.
do that, and we discuss your promotion.
Well, I was gonna say,
Wait, you guys already discussed it.
again. Jessica Jones, best 5 episodes out there.
You cannot watch Jessica Jones anymore.
Why?
They changed the name.
What?
It's now back to the original working title, a.k.a. Jessica Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Okay. Why'd they change it back?
It's not AITA, Jessica Jones.
Why'd they change it back?
Because they liked it better.
Oh, okay.
Because they weren't sure why Netflix went away from it.
Oh, okay.
Because isn't the MCU going to toy with an idea of bringing her back in or something?
They're bringing them all back in, except Iron Fist.
Well,
Iron
never-
Fist. Danny Rand is not coming back.
They never officially said they're bringing them all. I think only Daredevil has been official.
Yes.
But from what I understand, I heard the rumors that Christian Ritter was signed on for something.
Yeah. Bring back Luke Cage. Let's do that.
Related to Jack Ritter?
We got to get John Bernthal back. We got to get the Punisher back.
I don't know if they're going to do Punisher.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but I would be kind of surprised if they did. Unless they do...
They'll do it.
Well, they could combine him with Morbius and then Ghost Rider and all them. I mean, it could be a Sony, Marvel, Disney mashup. Oh, that would be good. Because what everybody's been asking for is more Morbius. So let's do it. Let's do it.
No, let's not.
There is a petition to get it to re-release again for the 3rd time, Morbius. And the joke was that they said, we were all busy that weekend, let's do it again. We're like, we got it. We got it this time.
You didn't tell us it was going to happen ahead of time.
That's true. Sony didn't even know it. So it's okay. Just one guy had a DVD of it, and he just kept putting it in all the theaters. He made copies. Okay, so besides Winona Earp, what else did you watch?
I'm all caught up on everybody's favorite show, The Challenge All-Stars.
Brian, what'd you up to?
But even more exciting news is they released a 3-minute clip of The Challenge USA, which will be on, CBS?
One of the big broadcast networks.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
this the MTV show?
Yeah.
They're bringing it to network TV?
They're bringing it to The Challenge.
It'll be CBS, because that's
CBS.
NBC. Or
Yeah,
that's MTV.
Viacom.
They're going to bring on... there'll be Challenge, USA's the first one. They also have other countries will have theirs. Mm-hmm. And then the finalists and everything will come and meet in a big one with all the winners from the world competitions.
Yay.
And the contestants are all people who've been on reality television
Is The Miz
shows.
on it?
No,
Okay.
not right now. He might be on later on.
Has he ever been on the challenge?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Really?
Oh,
When he was younger, or
Yeah, when he was
okay.
younger.
before he got into the wrestling.
And then
it
he-
helped him get into the wrestling.
Yeah.
And then he did a lot of the reunion shows.
Okay.
Hosted the reunion shows.
Because he was Real World, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think season 10, Back to New York.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I have a question. If MTV is putting this on regular network television, does that mean MTV has time now for music videos?
No,
No,
well,
they still got ridiculousness to show.
Oh, God, they still got to go
They still have-
24/7
They still
ridiculousness
have 6 days worth of ridiculousness to show.
and deliciousness.
and deliciousness.
And I think they have another one, Pedalicious or something like that. I don't know.
Pedalicious.
Pedo. Not pedo. No,
No, that's on the Papple channel.
I meant P-E-T. Pet-alicious. That
This
doesn't
is-
sound much better either.
Sponsored by Prinder.
Yes.
I'm almost sorry I brought up the challenge now.
Almost.
Almost.
Almost. Also sponsored by the Tree app, when you just have to hide your old porn.
When you have to hide your porn
know-
on your phone.
I should have shared this title with you about a month and a half ago. There was an actual newspaper article Jesus Christ, a social media article written, "Why was there so much porn in the woods?" It's written, and it's written by this woman who's like a millennial. She's like, "I didn't understand this was such a thing. There was so much porn in the woods."
That's why you need the Tree app. For
Yeah,
those
hide
new
it from mom and dad. I'm not going to climb that tree.
climb the tree. Wow, you're dedicated. Most of them would just hide it in like the little holes in the tree stuff in the trees.
Under the roots. Or
Yeah.
something, and
Yeah. So for those new to it, Tree app is app we made. Trademark, that's right. That we made. And basically you take pictures of your old 1970s porn magazines and 80s. You take pictures of it, and it all puts
And
it
90s.
together. Yeah, 90s. Yeah, you can do 90s.
Oh, it's been updated. You can add any porn to it.
Correct.
right.
But we specifically started with 70s and 80s and 90s. And then basically it sounds like when you flip the pages, it crinkles like the old ones did.
like pages were stuck together or something.
Yeah. So it's wonderful. You can sort it. It's really nice. You can sort it by amount of hair. You can sort it by. Brian's looking at me. What? It's a great convenience.
I didn't say anything.
yes. In the Tree app, there is the Bush scale that you can go on.
George?
No.
He's actually part investor. It's kind of ironic. Yeah, because Barbara, oh Nelly, was she hot? Oh wait, that's
And the best thing is it's an
that's the old
icon.
one.
It's an icon on your phone or your tablet that just looks like a harmless tree.
Yeah.
No one would think there's porn in our tree.
They would think you're an environmentalist.
Yes. It looks like an Arbor Day app. So
Yeah.
there you go.
But it takes 4 passwords to open it up.
Yes. And all of them have to have have a symbol, a capital letter, and it can't be used in the last 20 times.
And it also has a weather notification. If it's raining, you can't open it.
That's
You have to prove you are under cover.
Yeah.
From the rain, not the sheets.
right.
Yeah.
So why was there so much porn in the woods? Did the article explain that?
I thought it was a joke, and the first paragraph was like, "Well, apparently I didn't know this was a thing." But I was like, and I just started laughing, and I was like, "All right, I'm convinced it's real. It's a real article." I didn't share it with you guys.
No, I'm going to find that now.
Oh my gosh!
I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing it. That's one I think I would have read.
Okay, go ahead and look it up, Jason. You'll find it's like, why was there so much porn in the woods? It's got to be like, written like within the past 2 months or so.
Why is there so much pollen in the air?
No.
Oh, pollen.
Tree because of the trees.
Because of the happening.
That-
Some
happening.
results may be explicit.
Well, you did put the word porn in your search.
That's when you click yes, please.
Okay, so this is I'm not touching this one. It's from dangerousminds.net. I don't know if I want to go on to that website.
What's the date?
2016.
No. That's not
The
Dangerous Minds, that's just that Michelle Pfeiffer movie,
No, this is the title. The inexplicably
Inexplicability.
Huh?
ubiquitous,
Inexplicably.
Ubiquitous.
yes, phenomenon of woods porn. I think the porn stashes got hidden outdoors instead of trash for the simple reason that their owners considered them too valuable to throw away. Oh, here we go.
Did
Whoever
you
wrote
said that was 2016? Very
Yes.
cleverly, after we brought up the subject of woods
Yes.
porn and made our tree app.
Whoever wrote that article was specifically writing that title for Jason.
They did. Assholes. That's why they're no longer in business. Reddit has, how common was it finding porn in the woods? One person wrote, in the early 70s, stumble onto any tree fort or similar spot and find tons of porn magazines and a short...
Short what?
No, I don't want an app for the Reddit.
Paywall, paywall.
So yeah, that was I don't know what that. The pre-internet fascination of boys hiding their porn in the woods. That's from Mel magazine. Yeah, so there's a lot of it.
Yeah, that's,
Medium.com. There's a lot of girly magazines in our nation's woods.
No, the author was actually female, and she's like, "Is this a real thing?" And apparently, it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like it was written like within the past couple
You know
months.
what I heard?
It had to be a 2022 Dateline.
Somebody did go out and hide a whole bunch of porn in one of our nation's parks and left clues as to where to find it.
That's all that treasure was. It was just porn.
It was 70s porn.
Yes. I told you it would be under a bush.
It turns out it's in Eden Park in Cincinnati.
Yes, Cincinnati supposedly has its own treasure floating around.
Oh, I missed that. Mm-hmm. Is that the statue?
No,
Oh, okay.
there is a.
That's at Fountain Square.
There was some like treasure
Not that
hunt,
statue.
some maps out there that led to treasure, and they think it's hidden in Eden Park.
What's in the treasure?
They didn't say.
Porn.
I thought it was people took the statue, so they must have thought that was the treasure.
No. Brian.
You heard
Yes.
of the statue theft, didn't
No.
you? Oh,
What statue theft? What are you talking about?
the statue of Romulus and Remus suckling the wolf. They cut
Oh.
the wolf off.
I did see that with all them like sucking at the teat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They cut the wolf off and hauled the wolf away, so it's just the two babies sitting there with wolf feet around
Yeah,
them.
four wolf paws around them.
There is a reward out for the return of the statue too.
Good luck finding
No,
it.
no. But apparently there's river pirate treasure
Yeah.
in Eden Park, and a guy thinks he's found it because he was researching it. It's almost kind of like our own Oak Island here in Cincinnati. So they
Good,
found
so
it. He had a
5
metal
years from now,
detector,
we'll find
and supposedly,
buttons.
yeah, he dug it. He dug down, and he found a coin. No, seriously, he dug down. It took like one of those camera scope things, and he thought he saw coins with faces on it. So yeah, that's a real story, actually. No bullshit.
coins with faces. You mean like quarters and George Washington's
Could be.
face?
Maybe.
I think I dropped that there 8 years ago.
So Brian, what are you watching?
Caught up on the boys.
One episode behind.
I caught up on that.
One episode behind. Have you seen Herogasm yet?
That's 6.
Yeah, we're on 7.
Oh, I'm 2 episodes behind. I just finished 5.
Damn it.
They released
Damn.
7 on Friday.
Oh, really?
I'm caught up yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can talk about it. Go ahead. Let me out of the room.
Well, they all died.
No, I'm still waiting for Herogasm because I want you to see it and tell me the scene that caused Amazon to start an actual
Censor?
standards
and practices.
standards and practices committee.
I saw the girl kill everybody with sex toys. I saw that part. Mm-hmm. And I saw that Ashley is now the CEO of OTT.
Yep.
Greatest thing ever. When she stands up and starts giving the speech, I was like, oh my God. She has become what she hates. Brian, are you liking this season?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. This last episode totally caught me off guard.
Is there more death?
I mean,
It's the boys.
My guess is, and you don't tell me, but I'm guessing Frenchie dies because him and Kimiko,
Kimiko.
they're looking to escape. And I was like, as soon as they said that, I was like, one of them's dying. Here we go. She got her voice back though, and she sang. So, anyways,
You do realize
That
was a
yes,
dream
yes,
sequence in her
yes.
mind.
It's a fantasy, yeah.
Yes, because they were watching the show, the musical. Oklahoma? What were they watching?
It wasn't Oklahoma, but I can't remember what it was.
It was another, like one of those old 50s
Yeah.
singing song and dance. Singing
Every
in the
movie
rain
was a
kind of-
50s singing.
Singing in the rain kind of
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. No, I've enjoyed the season too, though.
Well,
very
your estimation of what's going to happen is probably pretty far off.
Okay. So,
Yeah, there's a great there's a great Disney Snow White animation scene in
Okay.
the latest episode.
Yeah, that
Black Noir.
yeah, yep.
is there any character that you used to not like and you love now, from the beginning, first season,
That I love.
or you like now that you really hated
yeah,
or annoyed you?
Huey, for
Okay.
me, like he was annoying in the first season, but I love him. Now.
I like him better now.
He's less annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't find him annoying, and now I find he is going back on his morals and scruples, which I have.
I don't think the character is completely consistent.
I mean, I can understand the
But a lot of
reasons
things
why he
going on,
does,
yeah.
but I mean, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, I guess I'm really liking Mother's Milk as a character because he's the one who's sticking to his guns for a character that really felt like he's just there because he really didn't have much to do in the first couple seasons.
Well, you learn more of his backstory.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that made him,
He's the
more
one I'm
more
liking
likable.
better, yeah.
Now you
because-
know more about him other than he's just some crazy dude with the butcher. Now I like the butcher in season 1, and I've come to like him less and less and less and less and less.
Yeah, the Butcher used to be one of my favorite characters.
Used to
but
be. Mhm.
Yeah. This season I'm kind of like, he is kind of a cunt. You know,
yeah.
I like his character. That's how I think he's supposed to be.
Yes,
yeah, but he kind of annoys me
and
now.
then well, as you'll come to find out, I feel like this last episode gives you a pretty good idea of why he is the way that he is.
Why he is a cunt.
Yes,
I like Mother's Milk. I like him a lot.
yeah, he's
But-
You're just saying that because Jeff said it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, you find out he's been on suicide basically.
Yeah.
You know,
Who, Butcher?
yeah,
Yeah, you kind of figured that.
self-destruction course.
Yeah. And Homelander's the best when he has to
Love
answer
to hate that guy, man.
What
What a great role.
It is. It's
You know,
fantastic
but
role.
can he get something outside of Homelander after the boys?
the best is that
Or is he
has
going to be like
answer-
Joffrey in Game of Thrones? That poor kid.
No, again, he has other again. Joffrey was the only role the kid had.
Yeah,
You can go back and watch Anthony Starr and Banshee and other roles. He'll have more stuff after it.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Banshee he was really good in that.
And Jack Gleason could have had a career. I think he just got burnt out on acting, and the being famous overnight and being famous for a bad character meant he got a lot of hate, which meant he
Yeah.
was doing good. But I don't
Yeah.
think that meant people wouldn't believe him as somebody else.
Yeah.
He did that role great.
I think it's just that he just didn't like the flack or whatnot that he was getting, and I don't think he was in love with acting to begin with anyway. So
Let's see
Yeah.
what they can say about what Draco Malfoy.
yeah,
Yeah. Though they said on set he was one of the most lovable kids you'll ever come across. He was that good. But all right, so let's think about this too. What about the head popper chick? I mean, at the end of last season, you thought she was like indestructible and she's going to kill everybody, and then she turns out to be just another wimpy soup.
I like that Homeland.
And they haven't followed up on her daughter when
No.
they shot her up with V.
Well, I think the biggest thing why she was so powerful is because no one knew she was.
Yeah,
So
nobody
did her daughter
suspected her?
Yeah.
Did her daughter have powers before, or did
No.
this just give it to her just to protect her?
she gave it to her. To
She
protect
gave
her.
it to her to shoot her up.
When she started talking, I thought she was actually going to send her away to the boarding school that she went to, the mom went to, that they found her out for the super.
God,
The
That
Professor X?
that depressing place.
Yes, I really thought that was where she was going with it. That she was going to that. I do like that Homelander has to answer to shareholders now. When they're like, the quarterly.
He has to do
finance-
business?
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What the fuck you say to me?
He's stupid.
Get the hell out!"
I don't know what he does.
It
man.
just makes her feel like shit.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, Ashley, God, Ashley's awesome. And so I paused it because my kids were coming into the room, so I paused it so they didn't see anything. And the second Ashley was on there, and you know how Amazon has like the character and then who plays them, like the little titles come up.
Yeah.
Her name on there, also Ashley,
yeah.
Yeah,
on the little
I think
thing.
that's when she was introduced. I'm also Ashley.
Oh, yeah, that's what her thing is on Amazon. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Homelander's amazing, though, in it.
I do like that Starlight is untouchable because she's on her social media presence.
Yes. And I like the Supersonic death kind of shocked me.
What?
Supersonic?
He died?
Who? Who's Supersonic?
I'm
Is it
kidding.
Supersonic? Is it Supersonic?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure I was right. He OD'd. I'm sorry. He OD'd with his face off.
By getting his face blown off, yeah.
Yeah, and Maeve is in rehab.
Yeah. And I like the deep. He's in charge.
And fires everyone.
Because of past social media posts. They're like,
The dumbest motherfucker.
like the entire intelligence research team is like down to 2 people.
Yes. It just shows you that, you know, if you just do your job and you work hard, you know, any man can take their, you know, can get. Oh, I'm sorry. He's like,
You'll really
man or
appreciate
woman.
you'll really appreciate the deep sex scenes in the next 2 episodes.
oh god.
Oh man.
He's starting to go off the deep end. Because, you know, he's been following his wife's quote unquote PR lead
Yeah.
from the cult,
Yeah.
you know, to get him back on the 7. And so, you know, there's that storyline coming. So
Okay. Do they ever fill the 7? Because every time they try to, someone dies. Like they're not going to have anyone left on this. Which I'm guessing Homelander is just doing just so he can get his own people in there, right? Is what my guess is. So
He doesn't have his own people.
well, the Stormfront people.
No, he has. I don't think he has anybody left.
That's the deep. He has the deep. I like A-Train punching him. You punch me in the gills.
yeah.
Yeah, you got the deep and A-Train at least kowtowing to him.
Yeah. I love A-Train's new uniform. His costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some interesting stuff coming with him in the next 2 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm hoping to be caught up by tomorrow, actually. So it's a really good, fun ride. I really like it. So
It's pretty good.
anything else, Brian, you watch?
Yeah, I started The Terminal List on Amazon. Chris Pratt's new show.
That's a show?
Yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a show.
episodes.
Okay.
It was Friday was the first day, or no,
They-
July 1st.
July 1st, they released.
Friday.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they released it all, but I know there's the first 4 episodes
I thought
are
they
out
released a couple episodes.
because I've got through the first 3 this weekend.
Gotcha.
It's really good.
Okay.
What's the general overall plot? Because I'm not aware of said show.
So Chris Pratt is a commander, SEAL team commander.
Okay.
And they're in an op at the beginning that goes bad, and he, like, his entire team dies, and then like he gets injured, so it's like he's having, like, they said he had like really bad concussion, and he keeps having, like, seeing things that aren't happening, and they tell him that he's got some sort of a brain tumor, but it turns, I mean, I'm not really spoiling it, but so it turns out that the government and some gigantic pharmaceutical company have created some sort of a drug that's supposed to curtail PTSD that's, like, untested, and they've been giving it to the military.
Yeah.
Unwillingly?
And yes, or unbeknownst to him or them.
Unwittingly.
Yes, and it's causing it's the cause of all of the problems that he's having, and so he's the terminal one, and he's got a list of people or things that he is going after to try to figure out exactly what it is.
Gotcha.
So it's not an Andy Dwyer type role.
It is not. It's more like
he
Zero
work-
Dark 30.
Does
Chris
he work
Pratt.
for the FBI?
He does
No.
not.
He's gone rogue.
Burt Macklin.
Burt Macklin.
Burt
Yes.
Macklin.
No, it's really, really good so far.
Okay. Is it on Amazon, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Chris Pratt, Taylor Kitsch,
Oh, we haven't
or Tim
seen him.
Riggins.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Gambit.
John Carter.
Oh, yeah. Bank accountant.
There was somebody else that just popped up, and I was like, ooh, I
Who's
haven't
John
s-
Carter? He's my accountant, I think.
Leah Remini, is she in it?
She is not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Kevin James.
He has not showed up yet. He could be the sound guy though.
Kevin Costner? Thought we were just naming Kevin. Sorry. Kevin Kline?
No.
Kevin Hart?
Ooh, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Brigger.
No.
Kevin Danzig?
Riley Keough is
Okay.
who I was thinking of.
Okay. So you recommend it after one episode so far?
I'm
said
3
three.
episodes.
3
in.
episodes, I'm sorry.
Yes, very much so.
Glad he's listening to you, Brian.
Just $6 a gallon just to talk to the air.
You're talking. You got 4 other people. Blake's over,
He's
over on his phone.
which is great for me because I've had
Hey, what do you think of-
uninterrupted minutes. It's fantastic.
It's your lucky day.
Okay. Blake.
Oh, I have a quick
Yes.
show that I started watching that Blake should find truly interesting.
Yeah.
It is the what's the name of the title?
Uh-huh.
The Pirate Gold of Adak Island.
And
It's a Adak Island is up in
Alaska.
and they said there's gold hidden up there, and the guys that go looking for it. And this one's great. In some of the episodes, like, oh, he could have hidden it here. And look like no one would possibly think of hide it here. Let's go look. And they obviously don't find it anything.
There's a reason no one would think of hiding it there.
They
They wouldn't.
through like 4 episodes.
what have they found?
Nothing.
Porn?
Nothing.
Not even buried
They're-
wood?
They
No
were,
buried wood.
Buttons?
they were in the wrong woods.
The problem. Oh no! What they find is like unexploded,
Mines?
but bombs and mines and stuff. And when they find something like that, they have to be like, "Oh, okay, everybody out," and then the government has to come in and check it out and make sure everything's okay.
But then the government finds what was hidden under the mine and doesn't tell them. It's a conspiracy.
Nope, nothing to see here.
Don't mind me.
But I just the one guy in it's like, "Oh, it's got to be there. No one would possibly think of hiding it. It's so hard to get down there. He's got to have it'd be perfect place for it." They go down there. What'd you find? Nothing. Like this is worse than Oak Island.
I did something that isn't worse. I did start Ted Lasso. Finally got Apple TV.
Congratulations,
Finally.
Jason.
Well, it was free for 3 months, so we'll see how it goes.
When's the new season of Ted Lasso come out?
December or November.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's
so
like we
we'll
have to
pay-
re-up.
We'll have to pay for 2 months. So far, those are fantastic. I was telling you guys this off air this weekend that it is a fantastic show. Fantastic.
We've only been saying that for 2 years.
Well,
now.
you know what? What's your name, Brian?
Yes.
You know what?
Thank you for
time.
listening to us.
I knew it would be good. I just didn't have time to watch it. I don't want to pay for another streaming service. But overall, 3 episodes in, 4 episodes in, just fantastic. Very feel good, sunshine.
Man, you haven't even got to the good stuff yet.
Very sunshine. I like his.
Time for the good part.
I like his assistant coach. He's one of my favorite characters.
Beard?
Coach
Beard.
Coach Beard?
Yep.
Beard. Yeah.
What do you got to say about this team? Fast on the outside. They got speed on the outside.
Hey, if we meet each other in our dreams,
Can we pretend we don't know each other? But yeah, great film, great show. So, anybody else got anything? Jeff, anything?
I watched the finale of Stranger Things season 4.
And
I loved it.
okay,
I don't want to say anything for those people who have yet to be there.
I'm 1 episode left.
I have 5.
For what? What are we talking about?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. I need to watch the final 2 episodes. They're like 2 and 2.5 hours each or something, right?
They're long.
1.5 and 2.5
Yeah.
or something like 140
Yeah.
and
I
220.
haven't seen it yet. I saw the big reveal of who Vecna really is,
So
and then it was paused, and now I got to wait. Yeah, now I got to
One?
start again. Yeah, that guy.
well, okay. Anything else? Anything else here?
Your hedge porn stories show how something so common can vanish from historical records.
Huh?
By Kate Lester.
hedge porn.
Yeah.
Hedge porn.
March 22. Well, it's British.
Get it? They have porn in Britain?
Hedge porn, yes.
Thought the
Well, they
Queen
call it
stopped
hedge
that.
porn, like finding it in bushes and stuff like that, and et cetera. So,
Could you be a hedge porn trader? You can be a hedge fund trader, but can you be a hedge porn trader?
sure,
I think so. I think there's
Yeah.
money in that.
you can do that.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Yes,
That's right.
and in the porn stand, obviously. Thanks, Tree App.
Apparently
Well,
so.
the banana tree is a tree.
Ah! There was actually money in it. That was the best part. That was the best part.
I've been telling you, there's money in the banana stand. Spoiler alert.
I saw the Downtown Abbey movie.
Why?
Downton.
Yes. Downtown. Yes.
Down.
You're
It's
adding
your-
an
it's your-
extra
it-
W to that.
Yes, I know. It's your typical, fanfare story. If you're a fan of it, you'll be happy. The ending's kind of sad, but yet happy at the same time.
Okay.
I signed up to get my mail preview. I need to talk to producer Doug about this
Yes.
because there's no more thrill of me going to the mailbox anymore and opening it up and finding what's in there.
Why?
Because now it's emailed to me before I get it for the day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's free. You can do it.
Here's the fun thing.
Yeah.
They show you, like, hey, you're getting this today.
Yes.
And then it doesn't show up for like 3 days.
Hey!
I haven't had that fun yet.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's a good one.
I've never gotten those birthday cards.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is coming. Jackpot. I've been waiting on that. Wait, where'd it go?
Yeah.
Doug has it in his van, in his truck.
It's in his closet.
Show you.
And Umbrella Academy, finished the Umbrella Academy.
Yes.
It was good. I liked it.
Is there another season of Umbrella Academy?
There will be. There's a final credit scene. And in the final credit scene, there's like a barcode on the wall. And I paused it, and you can actually scan it, and it actually takes you to a web page with a little poster.
For season 4?
I don't know. Who knows? It could be for season 5. I have no idea. But it's a little poster of like a little iconographic symbols. I think each of the symbols are supposed to represent a member of the Umbrella Academy or Sparrow.
Okay.
That maybe he's in for season 5. I don't know.
Okay.
I think they call it what, the tattoo parlor or something.
Yeah.
They're like tattoo line drawings
Yeah.
for different.
Yeah.
symbols
Maybe
of-
they're pogo pogo tattoo artist tattoo symbols.
Nisi sent us some stuff to talk about.
Oh boy.
First one. There's a lot to unpack here, guys. I need your information.
Okay.
I need your take. She links an article. Now, the article is from 2018. It's a Florida article.
Florida man.
Florida man bites his brother's penis off after he walks in on his brother having sex with his cousin on his favorite Dragon Ball Z blanket.
At first I was like, this is completely overreaction. Then you threw in the Dragon Ball Z blanket.
Correct.
I actually saw this article back years ago, and I'm just like, Florida man, enough said, and just went on.
So that's the first thing. So she wants to talk about that. What do you guys think?
She wants to talk about Joey Chestnut. Real American hero. Real American hero. Wins the hot dog eating contest and chokes a guy out protesting in the middle of it?
Yes.
Is that awesome or what?
And he had a sore leg, didn't he, Jeff?
Yes.
And he was injured.
Boot,
So he how many hot dogs did he eat?
63.
Yeah.
And did he break a record?
No.
Oh, it was
Okay.
his lowest since the
Since he lost?
since the time he didn't win.
Yeah, his worst is still better than everybody else.
He won.
Well, is there much of a field for this?
He won 15 of the last 16.
Wow.
The time he didn't win was when he had his all-time low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who won that year?
Matt Stoney.
Wow. What's Matt Stoney done since then?
8 more.
Finished third a lot.
Finished third? Okay.
Stoney hasn't been like the last 4.
Yeah, I do have a
Well,
problem.
he's dead.
I do have a problem with how this counts, though, right? Because you're allowed to take the hot dog out of the bun, you break the wiener, and I guess you swallow it in 2 chunks, 3 chunks. Then you can take the bread and dip it in water so it goes down faster.
Oh.
And I say it's bullshit, man. That's like doing steroids. You should have to eat the hot dog, bun and all
I
at the
agree.
same time.
I agree.
Some of the contestants did that.
Well, then they're the
And
real
they lose.
champions.
Well, the guy who finished third was doing it that way.
Yeah.
He was, or no, maybe it was fourth, or he was a big 6'9" former basketball player, he's actually African, OG. He was eating them bun and dog and all.
I mean, it makes sense to take the hot dog out.
But it's like cheating.
It
I mean,
is.
you should have to eat the whole thing. Maybe with some mustard on
But
top too.
Chestnut does not break them in half. He takes 2 out, eats 2 dogs at a time, then takes 2 buns, scrunch them together wet, and throws the 2
Oh,
buns
that
in
might
his
be
mouth.
worse.
Oh, it's a lot. Eating wet bread is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could never do a hot dog eating contest just for the simple fact that you have to they throw wet bread to get
And
it.
normally it's like 4 bites he takes on the hot dogs.
Yeah.
And they're Nathan's hot dogs, which are nasty.
They're not as good. I agree with you. Like, we've had them, like, when they go on sale, it's like, they're okay. Nothing great.
I mean, that's why Nathan's has a contest, so people will eat their hot dogs.
Yes. Yes.
They sponsor it so people
They
will
can get rid of them.
Yeah.
We're gonna get rid of like 300 today, guys.
They make 900 hot dogs for the event, and then they donate 100,000 hot dogs to food banks.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I appreciate that.
And then the food banks return them and say, can you give us better food?
No, they
Put
don't
them in
do
the
that.
dumpster.
It's like the muffin tops.
We need Hebrew National. I mean,
Right?
come on.
Hebrew National is pretty good. They're not bad. Okay. So that was the thing that Nisi wanted to talk about.
So why was there somebody? What were they protesting at the hot dog eating contest?
They were protesting the treatment of the animals at the meat supplier for Nathan's.
The meat supplier was a wildlife preserve.
Something that Nathan's was, but Nathan's had something to do with it.
Yeah,
Time out.
I can't. I was distracted by the fact that the guy was wearing a Darth Vader helmet.
And the other guys are wearing like Stormtrooper masks.
Yeah, I guess because Nathan's is like evil empire,
Oh, I'm going to say,
Yeah,
that's pretty bad that you're trying to say we're the good guys, yet you wear Stormtrooper and Darth Vader helmet.
Yeah, you wear at least a Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah. I mean, we're here for the good guys and the little guys, yet we're going to be the most evil
evil
characters.
empire characters.
Or a Porkins helmet or something.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Well, at least it's more creative than gluing yourself to something important. At least you're like run up and like glue his hand to like Joey's head or something.
Who's that guy? The Babe
Yeah.
guy. The actor who did that. He glued his hand to the Starbucks counter. Did you see that?
It's a thing now. They're-
Guy?
Yeah, the old guy.
Yeah.
James Cromwell?
Yes.
I did not see that.
Yeah, he was protesting something. I don't know. It's a daily, weekly thing. Yeah.
Soy.
That's right. That's right.
yeah.
So he glued his hand to the Starbucks counter, and meanwhile, this woman that's working the counter is like, I can't do anything about this. Like, what do you want me to do? And so he's like, I'm not leaving. And it's like, yay.
Yeah, people are like gluing themselves to now famous pink paintings now for climate protests.
Why?
Like, you're not swaying me. You're just making me realize you're an asshole.
Yeah. The thing is, when you're protesting something, if you want to make a statement, you make a statement towards the thing you're protesting.
Yeah.
You don't take a famous piece of art to say, yeah, this art is causing climate change, so I'm going to protest this art.
Yeah.
Glue yourself to I don't know, Old Faithful or something. See if that works.
A coal plant.
There you go. That
Yeah,
works.
there you go.
There
Glue yourself to a mine entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or go work in the mines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Need
like
help.
those people that would like chain themselves to trees to prevent
Deforestation.
something.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
and especially I'm gluing myself to a Starbucks counter. Well, we'll just use the counter over here.
And
Stay
by
there for the
the,
rest
It's all
of the
drive
day.
through anyway.
You're not coming
Yeah.
over here now.
and by the way, I hope you lose the skin on your hand, asshole.
Oh, James Cromwell.
Good old James. Yeah, good for him.
How dare you, sir?
Well, I have one trivia question
Oh,
going to the Nathan's Hot Dog Contest.
Uh-oh.
With Chestnut only eating 63 this year, and people like, you only ate 63, he's one of only 3 people to eat 63 or more hot dogs in competition. Who are the other 2?
Was Stoney
Kobayashi.
one?
Matt Stoney was not.
Okay.
Kobe.
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi did.
Okay.
Ken
That's,
Patera.
that's the only people I know in eating competitions.
Ken Patera was in the World's Strongest Man. He was not in the...
Okay.
I literally know 0 other competitive eaters.
Was it Gordy?
It's a man, not a woman.
It is a man. It was
Maximus?
It was not the guy who was put into the Eating Hall of Fame this year after the contest.
I missed that
Wow,
one.
wait a minute.
I
You
know
mean
more about
somebody
who's in
other
the-
than Joey Chestnut or Kobayashi are in the Hall of Fame.
I know more about the Toy Hall of Fame than this. So,
Eater X Tim
other than-
Janus was put in the Hall of Fame this year.
Oh, Eater X! I forgot about Eater X.
Your
love
mother.
Eater X. Love Eater X.
I'm pretty sure this guy is in the Hall of Fame already. It's Chris Crazy Legs Conti.
Crazy
Crazy
Crazy Legs Conti.
Yeah.
Does he eat like crab legs or something?
They eat everything.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, how does he get crazy legs like out of hot dogs?
Not sure.
So let me ask you,
What
Tur-
he eats, his
turkey
legs
legs.
just start kicking up in the air a lot.
what is he, Chaplin?
Yes.
With the bagels?
Maybe turkey legs?
Again, you understand, like, Chestnut's nickname is Jaws.
Yeah.
And if you've seen the workout he does, he literally has
Oh, yeah.
like a mouthpiece that he puts in that he has like 20-pound weights on. Just working on biting.
Let me ask you this. So if you're going to do this, most
Competitive eating.
competitive eating, what food would you pick?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know a food that goes down pretty easy for me would be deviled eggs.
Jeff would take that.
Oh, God, I would not want to be around you for like 2 days after.
So the guy who finished...
Oh, God.
Was it the guy who finished 5th or 6th this year? Was it 2 years ago? Won the hard-boiled egg, ate like 68 hard-boiled eggs, then dropped to his knee and got engaged.
Well, if that's not romance. Let me ask you, like, I love hard-boiled eggs.
His wife won the hot dog eating contest this year and 2 years ago. She had to take off last year because she was pregnant and gave birth on the 8th of July to their...
Is it because she was pregnant and she was literally have a bigger stomach because they eat it for two?
She's a tiny woman.
It's a bigger... That was because of
Yeah.
Let me... So, I like deviled eggs a lot.
Okay.
I like hard-boiled eggs.
Yep.
That is disgusting. I don't know if I could do competitive eating with those.
Well, I don't know if I could, but all I know is when I'm at a party and somebody puts out a tray of deviled eggs, I have to hold myself back from eating the whole tray.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it's like, can you eat 10 eggs? Oh, no, that's disgusting. And it's like, oh, there's 20 deviled eggs there. Jeff's like,
Can you eat?
Ooh, piece of candy.
Can you eat a dozen eggs? No, I wouldn't want to do that. What if we take the yolks out, stir them back up with mayo and
Mustard.
and
The
put 'em back
paprika.
in, and then sprinkle? I'm in.
Blake, what do you got?
I don't know, man. That'd be pretty hard.
I mean,
you know,
a food that you like, you have to like the food, obviously.
I think. Galley Boy burgers from Swenson's. That'd be fun to eat.
Nothing that requires you wetting down the bread, though.
No wetting down our bread. That's prohibited in my world.
Maybe
The
I could do
competitive
fried
eating.
chicken. Fried chicken, I could.
What
do.
about
I couldn't even get through 2 pieces of fried chicken.
what about volumes of like salt and vinegar potato chips until your mouth like starts to bleed or something?
Well, that's about 4 or 5
know?
of those for me.
it's like pizza. Like, there's
Pizza
one of the
could be
guys
good.
in the competition.
Thin crust
has
or thick crust?
Has a record for most pieces of pizza, and it was more than the hot dogs.
Oh gosh.
I
Well-
think it was like 15 minutes.
Because you got to figure the dough's going to get you
The
eventually.
biggest thing, though, yeah, like I said, it depends on. I mean, you could do like St. Louis style pizza. I can eat a ton of that. That's like cracker thin
Yeah.
crust. That's smaller
That's
than.
nasty.
No, it's still good.
But then you have Chicago style. It's like, oh, I
Deep
had a
dish.
piece and I'm
yeah,
full.
yeah, 2
This
pieces. on
lasagna was delicious.
So
I've
Brian,
never had
lasagna.
lasagna with bread at the bottom.
It's not lasagna because they're not noodle levels. They're just dough levels.
Brian, what are you doing?
Um,
I think I would go fried chicken.
that would be too difficult. Unless it was like a leg. Like
Yeah, that's what I mean, like legs.
Well, you'd have to have
drumsticks.
legs,
Drumsticks.
Or wing.
Okay, that's
they,
fine.
they
legs,
have,
wings, breasts, and thighs.
they
You
have
have
fine.
them all.
I know they have wing eating competition.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
definitely
maybe
have those.
chicken wings.
It's usually the chicken wings are like the big thing is they make them hot, and I'm like,
Yeah, like
Can we get mild?
give me some
Barbecue?
some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue.
Oh.
Big fan of that.
whatever our pal Dan marinates his wings in or whatnot, he makes a great chicken wing.
What do you got, Jim? Or Brian?
Jolly Ranchers,
Like hard Jolly Ranchers?
the gummies.
Oh, yeah, the gummies. I did 12 bags in podcast. What are you talking about?
I imagine we could have a pretty good contest in Oreos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Are you allowed to unscrew them, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, matter of fact, you have to unscrew it, lick it.
Oh,
put
what about
the cookie down
dipping in
and
milk?
Get all the filling out, then start eating the cookie.
Can you put it in milk?
Yeah.
though?
Oh, yeah.
Can you
Smash
put it in
them
milk?
in a cup of milk and
Smash
then
it in a cup
just
of milk.
have
and just
milkshakes.
Drink the milk.
No, that's a milkshake. Can't do that. You can't change the texture.
That's what dipping it in water does.
No. Have you ever seen a competitive eating? Okay, so you're
know-
going Oreos. I like that.
I'm doing steak.
Ooh.
Jim, here's a big 16 ounce. You got to go quick. I'm good.
Ow.
It's like the great outdoors. You're not done.
You didn't eat the gristle. This guy ate 6 steaks. Jim, I'm on half of mine. I'm taking my time. Hold on.
Can my next one be a little less done? or even better, steak topped with lobster.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf meal.
Turf
Sir-
competitive eating.
Sir, you've eaten one. Yeah, I just came here for the free meal. That's all I'm here for.
Finish last again.
My sponsor's going to be pissed.
Well, they talk about me every year.
But I get all the publicity.
And eating one again this year.
Oh,
I would be interested to see how well I could do in a White Castle challenge.
oh God.
They had the
Make sure I'm not by you or Jeff.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're talking about
the
deviled
White
eggs.
Castle,
White Castles. Clean that system out.
they didn't do White Castles. They did
Crystal?
crystals.
Ew.
And
Math.
I think Kobayashi still has the world record.
Whatever happened to him?
He retired.
Did he?
I don't know.
Oh,
He pretty much kind of pissed off everybody involved in it
why?
because he's an asshole.
Oh, okay.
And then he was doing something. I think they were going drug testing and refused to do it, so they didn't let him in one year. And he showed up protesting the event.
Why are we drug testing? What's that for?
I don't know.
They want to make sure that you're not high on pot.
Speed?
Yeah, he's
You're not allowed to have the munchies.
Yeah.
But there was
Sir, you are not allowed to enter this Dorito eating contest.
I mean, seriously.
No. You're disqualified.
How about the Funyuns one?
Oh God.
No, I would be very interested to see how I would do in a White Castle challenge.
Oh God.
How do you trash talk in competitive eating?
Throwing up on them.
then you get disqualified.
Well,
No reversal of fortunes.
Oh man.
You only gained 10 pounds this year. You lightweight.
Unless your whole goal in the contest is to make everyone throw up.
Like
Lardass.
Lord. I watched the edit for TV version.
Blueberry pie.
You would do blueberry pie?
No,
Lardass.
Stand by me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm trying to think what would the steak would be a good one, but it's really hard to chew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you care? Get a free one.
Yeah.
Good steak is really easy to chew. But
Probably
Philly cheese sandwiches.
That'd be good. That'd be pretty good.
I could probably eat about 36 inches, so 3 12-inch Philly cheesesteaks.
You know what? Another thing I could probably eat a lot of macaroni salad. I could probably do that.
You know what?
Just scoop that in.
Your daughter can, but she has to drop it all on the floor first.
You know what? I have a hard time, like you at parties with the deviled eggs. It's the salami wrapped around the
Salami rolls?
Salami
salami rolls.
cheese and
around the-
salami.
yeah,
I
and
can probably eat
Philly cream cheese.
17,000 of those.
Yeah.
If they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm not even hungry, and it's just...
They just find your way.
Ow.
I know.
So I like that we have no real food to try this
We put
week.
pickles in ours.
But we just spent 20 minutes talking about food we would like to eat. So if anybody would like to bring salami rolls next week.
You know what's a good twist with those? You get the jalapeno cream cheese.
Ooh.
Is that by that one brand you like? Cream cheese?
Tillamook does not have a jalapeno.
Titty Mock doesn't have it, so they have not responded to me on.
You know why?
marketing. Why?
Because you don't say their name correctly.
Titty Monk?
Titty monk.
It's Titty Monk, right?
Yeah.
No.
Tillamook?
Nope.
TT. Monkey.
So,
Anyways,
Blake, what were you saying?
Yeah, I had a Tillamook ice cream sandwiches this weekend.
They're delightful.
Yeah, they were.
I
The
just picked
waffle
up-
cone ice
Oh,
cream
yeah, yeah.
sandwich. Yeah.
I just picked up their, what was it, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
This episode is
delightful.
sponsored by Titty Monk.
No.
They
it's
do
not.
advertise on the Pluto TV.
Yeah.
A lot, yes.
Yes.
They make a nice cheese, too.
Cheese and ice cream. We don't do it just because of the cheese and ice cream.
Anyways,
We
moving
do it
on.
for you. And the cheese and ice cream.
You can follow us at Bad Ideas Podcast. Moving on here. We had a poll this week because
Did
it
we?
was 4th
We
of
did.
July. Yeah. What is your favorite America film ever? America film. We had...
Team America World Police.
Oh, I forgot that one.
Jeez, it's in the title.
Independence Day, Red Dawn, the old one, Forrest Gump, and Rocky 4.
Out of all those, I'd pick the new
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn over the other three.
What about Top Gun?
I didn't think of that either.
Obviously, we have no editor.
No, that was Brian's job. That's why I didn't get promoted this week. Anyways, last place, Red Dawn with 5%.
God, that's the only good one on that list.
I did feel
How
better.
dare you?
Forrest Gump was in third, thank God, because that movie's a piece of shit. 18%.
Dr. Dano's favorite movie.
Really? Ugh. And Independence Day won over Rocky 4. 50% to 27%.
You know, I've seen a lot of memes like, "Oh, Independence Day, the day Will Smith saves from aliens." I'm like, technically, he did not.
Well, that's true. Randy Quaid.
That's right. Randy Quaid did.
Yes.
That's right.
The drunk sharecropper.
So you're saying if Will Smith was taken out of the movie, it would have ended the same?
Pretty much.
Yes.
No, again, he was the one who was capable of flying the.
So he saved us.
and he was
He
was
brought the Randy Quaid to Area 51.
Oh, and he actually flew the ship into the mothership.
Yeah.
And then they were able to take
download the
Good point.
the virus to take down the shields.
Yeah.
So
it's not like Indiana Jones in his own movie. You know, he needed to forward the plot.
I've seen Independence Day 3 times this weekend. Over the
Why?
long weekend. It's just been on in the background.
Why?
It's really enjoyable, but it's not good. It's not good
It's not
at
really
all.
enjoyable.
No.
But I've liked it. I liked it.
It's a good time waster, I guess.
It
if
is.
you want.
And I don't sit down and watch it. I just have it on in the background. Except I was going to bed last night. I had it on in the background. And my wife's like, why? Why are you watching this for the third time? It's like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like I just keep seeing the last 2 hours of it.
What's better than that for an America movie is The Replacements.
Yeah.
Red means stop.
That's right. Oh, I did. I was speaking of time waster movies. Like, I had to write a letter, to an old buddy of mine who's turned 55. So his wife asked 55 of his friends, to write a letter. So he had 55 letters to read on his birthday, which is pretty nice. But so I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll turn.
Blake just took a transcript of a podcast.
Yeah.
And just did that.
Exactly. No, so what I did was I'm like, I'll turn on a time waster. Unfortunately, Independence Day was not on. But the first channel that came up was 2 minutes into Taxi Driver.
Okay.
And I started watching. I was like,
Really?
fucking, I ain't writing the letter now.
Yeah, you didn't
That's
get
not a time waster movie. That's like, I'm stuck. You got
this is-
Shawshanked.
Yeah, exactly. I got Shawshank, but I was watching it again, and it's been a while since I had watched it, and I was sitting there going, this is still a pretty good movie. I mean, would it be too slow for today's audiences?
God,
Yes.
Yeah, probably. But and I realized, just how often and sampled that movie is in music. By the way, especially when what's his name? Harvey Keitel. As a pimp gets shot, the guy's like, "I'm gonna kill you." The other guy running the hotel. When he gets his fingers shot off and all that kind of fun stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I've heard those samples. In music. I think it's like Life, Thrill, Kill, Call, and other music.
Well, there was this weekend. There was Independence Day was on continuous loop. The whole Rocky Marathon was on continuous loop.
Believe it.
I'm trying to think what else was on.
Star Wars.
Star Wars was on a continuous loop.
One station had just doing the 80s, so you had all the John Hughes films. And
Yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And
Comedy Central did Seinfeld all day.
Harry Potter, of course.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's Harry
Okay.
Potter movies.
Did not see that.
And then, you know what
I
wasn't?
wish I didn't see that.
You know what's never on a marathon for anybody to enjoy?
American Pie.
Star Trek.
No, because no one enjoys that. Oh, look, he's got a red shirt. Guess he's going to
Well,
die.
the problem with if them doing a marathon or whatnot of the Star Trek movies is they have to show the odd numbered ones also, and those aren't good.
Really? If you just did the even ones, I don't think anybody would notice the
I think
difference.
people. Well, no, they probably. I guess you could
Hey.
just show the even ones,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't know what happened to Spock.
Hey, he
between-
came back.
That's right.
Yeah,
I was
it's like, oh, Spock died, and
Yeah.
they blasted him to the Genesis planet, his dead body to the Genesis planet, and now they're in a bird of prey going back in time. All right,
He's got whales. We got whales.
What can we do with Star Trek to make it interesting? I know this is fad. Everything's going to be time travel.
Yes.
It's going to dominate the movie scene.
We have to go save the whales. Save the whales. That's 4, I think.
4 was saving the whales.
I only bring this up because I think I was forwarded the comment about Star Wars. Nobody hates Star Wars than Star Wars fans.
Yes.
And I looked at it, I was like, yeah, you're right. Star Trek fans are like Spock. They're dull, they're boring, they're contemplative. Star Wars fans are more like Kirk, emotional, empathetic, want to kiss the
Yeah.
aliens.
Well, more than that. That's true.
Kirk's a passionate man.
That's true. Fucking Qui-Gon.
That's right.
So, anyways. Anything else going on?
We're talking Star Trek, and Jason goes fucking Qui-Gon.
I was going back to the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything we talked about. Then just how to fucking got Qui-Gon.
Let me
Damn
give,
him.
Let me give you a couple of things. This is from the issue that Doug gave us, 2015 Comic-Con preview. I just want to do your quick takes. This is
Entertainment Weekly for people at
Yes.
home.
Sorry, Entertainment Weekly.
There's everything about porn and trees in that
From
episode.
2015. Let me give you your takes. DC Legends of Tomorrow is coming out. Was that a good one or a bad one?
That was a good one.
Okay.
A few good seasons.
Okay. The Man in the High Castle.
Man High Castle.
I never
good.
did see it, but I heard good things about it.
Yeah.
First season was good. That was
Doctor Who.
Yeah, one of our girls tried to get us to watch that. It was pretty Man in the High Castle.
Blind Spot.
Blind Spot started out good, although I never liked the lead actor. He was one of those guys that it's just like, oh, he's from some other country and he's covering up not having an American accent. And it was hard getting past that.
Heroes
But Jamie
Reborn.
Alexander was cool.
Heroes Reborn.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be good. Does that count?
Fear the Walking Dead.
That was terrible, at least according to what you guys said.
This is for Blake. Fear the Walking Dead.
I liked it originally.
Okay. Ash versus Evil Dead.
I didn't watch.
I think Blake watched that.
I liked it originally.
Supergirl.
Oh, yeah, Supergirl. Sorry, I just missed that one.
Then the themes get too screwed out and
Supergirl.
elongated and dragged out, and then eventually Fear the Walking Dead just became another ongoing Walking Dead that never ends.
It doesn't.
Well, that's what The Walking Dead do. They never end. They're like Larry,
Lamb Chop.
Yeah, Jerry Lewis and Lamb Chop.
But they could have had so much more. Well, they did a good job of the early stages because in The Walking Dead you sleep through it. But, when the coma.
I saw a video online. There was like some gamers doing it, and whatever game they had programmed, they took 1 million zombies and faced them up against 10 John Wicks. The million zombies won, but they were only down to like a couple thousand.
Did they steal a dog?
They must have killed those 10 dogs first. Because these John Wicks were pissed.
Oh, I'm about to say, maybe the motivation wasn't there for John Wick to win, and they didn't kill his dog.
Consumed 10
They
dogs.
killed over 900,000 zombies.
So here we go. We got some movies here. The Hateful Eight.
Good movie.
Very good movie.
It's in my top half
The
of
Ridiculous
Tarantino.
Six.
Terrible movie.
Let's see. X-Men Apocalypse.
Terrible movie.
But look, there's Angel.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Deadpool, great movie.
Okay. Fantastic Four, which,
Fan Fortic,
yes.
terrible movie.
How about Pride and Prejudice and Zombies?
Never saw it.
It did not do well.
No, it didn't.
Weird.
I mean, I didn't like Pride and Prejudice to begin with. It wouldn't even be better with zombies. I mean, come
It
on.
might be better with zombies. Could it be worse with?
I saw it. I didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Not
enjoyed
good.
You enjoyed it.
Now, if there were zombies in that,
That would make it better.
that would have
It would've
been,
made it
an
better.
What
improvement.
about Zombies, the real story of the Titanic disaster?
Oh,
Great book.
Scab Jeff. Well, it's a book.
And
By great, I think he means like the size, with
Oh,
big
okay.
print. Or
and
something.
published.
Publish. It's in the erotica section at Joseph Beth.
It is,
the Christian book seller.
Oh, it's in a bunch of sections because I keep moving them.
It's a giant tome.
Joseph Beth, the Christian book
It's in the
seller.
religious.
The guy's back again who keeps moving that one book around.
The whole Joseph Beth is a religious section.
No, I don't know why you ever
It
thought
is.
it was a religious
is.
bookstore.
It is.
What?
Oh, you never heard? He used to think Joseph Beth was the religious bookstore.
I really did. I really
Who
did.
goes to Joseph Beth to buy books? You go to there eat at the
A cafe?
Well, if
Cafe.
you want to go
At
to a
Bronte?
bookstore
Yeah, Bronte.
in town,
Bronte Bistro.
yeah. Speaking of Pride and Prejudice,
We do have a question from Stork regarding the wild card episode.
wow, God.
Wild card. Is it spontaneous expression or just plain laziness? That's wild card. week?
Laziness.
Okay, good call. Good call.
Has he? Oh, has he met us? Well,
That's true.
not officially, but
Doug also has one too. You don't need a segment, but I'd like to know if Megan is doing okay. We haven't heard from her in a while.
she's not.
we're trying to kill her, but every once in a while she slips out.
What? What?
What?
No.
Yep.
No. Hi, Megan.
See,
Anyways,
every once in a while she slips out.
If he would have continued, he was getting punched.
We only need a few more years of
And
therapy.
it was going to be a spot where he'd be talking that high for a while.
And we got one for Brian, intern,
Oh, okay.
from Steve at Everything I Learned from Movies.
Oh, okay.
Would the intern ever consider being a producer for another podcast? Perhaps one that appreciates him and talks about bad to questionable movies and great beer.
Yes, I'm very interested.
Excuse me?
Yes, I'm very interested.
That's fine. Can you still bring the Jolly Ranchers every Tuesday?
No.
Hey, like sports teams, can we trade the intern for something in return? What would
Buttons
we
for the
ask for
Cincinnati
back?
Comic Expo, September 23rd through the 25th. Get your tickets now. William Shatner's there. You can get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com.
Chris Claremont's there.
Chris Claremont is there. Who else is going to be there, Jeff?
Robbie Damon.
Oh, okay.
You have no clue who he is,
No.
do you? Those people who know, though, know.
Do they know?
They do know.
Do they do know?
Christina Ricci is going to be there.
Ah, that's right. Kaylin Smith, the artist, is going to be there.
Cool.
Adrian Barbeau.
Yes. Look
Kevin
at that.
Conroy.
Wow.
Yeah. Kevin Conroy is awesome from Batman animated series.
Bill Shatner.
Artist David Michael Beck. He's makes a lot of artists. McKenna Grace from Ghostbusters, and Logan
one.
Kim from Ghostbusters, the new ones. So look at that.
There's the kiddies from there.
Yes, the kids. The kids are in it. Let's see here. I think that's a lot of the big ones. Anyways, so there you go. Get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com, and Hobie will be there doing something. I don't know. So there you go.
Have they announced, is Jodie Benson going to be there?
No, but she will just show up. So
No Harp twins this year?
I don't know. I hope.
It hasn't been announced yet.
And the Wolfmen, or whatever they're called.
The Wolf Brothers.
Yeah, Wolf Brothers. That's what they are. Rawr. And I think that's about it right now. The Cinema guys.
Do you think the
Cinema guys.
Wolf brothers would get the Harp twins pregnant at the same time? They'll call them the Cubs.
They're
Yes.
trying.
They're trying.
Would not surprise me.
We
Wouldn't
cannot
surprise me
confirm
at
any
all.
of that.
I did read an article last week on
The Harp Twins?
no, it wasn't the Harp Twins,
Oh.
but it was about a two sets of twins who married each other in a double wedding ceremony,
Okay, that's creepy.
and then they had
Not yet,
children. They tried to get them closer, but it was about 2 months apart when their children were born, and like they're doing everything together in their lives. And both sets of twins were like, it was important to us to find somebody who understood how close we were and how we wanted to do everything together.
That's a little creepy.
And then they met at a twin convention.
Oh,
Was that in Twinsburg, Ohio?
I think it was in Twinsburg, Ohio, the
Yup.
convention they met. Yes.
There you go.
What would you do at a twins convention?
Dude,
Meet other twins.
Meet and marry other twins.
it's a whole
Twice as
festival.
much.
It's a whole festival weekend up there in Twinsburg, Ohio.
Twice as much.
We got to get there, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yes,
You never
we
heard of that?
No.
Well, if you have a Well, yeah, no, seriously, it's a big deal up there, and they got twins from all over the
August
country.
5th through the 7th, 2022.
Yeah,
Let's
Oh,
see.
that's coming up. That's a month away.
yeah. It's during Gen Con, so I can't go.
Oh.
Yeah. August 4th through the 6th, 2023. You think they could sponsor us? I don't know.
Sure.
Get involved. What would you do at Get Involved?
I'm sure they're just listening by chance, and they need a sponsor.
Well, Jeff and I are twins.
Yes.
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 I'm 4 minutes older than he is.
There's a parade, a twins parade.
Well, I hate parades.
Nobody likes parades.
And there's all
Do they
kinds
take
of
up both sides of the street?
there's actually all kinds of genetic studies and stuff that they do there, and all kinds of fun, scientific fun and DNA stuff that you can do, and that people volunteer
I'm
for
not
and all
going,
that
I'm
kind
not
of
going there to
stuff.
turn over my DNA.
Yeah, screw that. Get your grubby hands on my DNA.
So on one of the days,
How are we even talking about right now?
on Saturday from
Twinsburg.
You have to at least wine and dine me if you want my DNA.
Yeah.
from Saturday from 12 to 5
well, yes, you got to get his DNA off his fork and knife and spoon and cup.
hand.
Yes, yes, that's what he was talking about.
Sock.
Well, it does go all over, so.
Tree app.
His tree app.
So from,
app's loaded with DNA protein. Get the tree app protein shake, ladies, in the morning.
can we get like Tree App to be jointly ventured with like Ancestry or whatever that is?
Not ancestry.
Ancestry.com.
Nope.
Sponsored by Twinsburg.
There you go. So from 12 to 5, all day Saturday, they have theme outfits, newborns to 4 years old. They have least look-alike females. Just show up. You're not really twins.
Hold on. They didn't say identical or fraternal. You just got to be
That's
twin.
right. Lisa-like male-female twins, 16 years and older.
What time is the potato sack races?
None.
Three-legged races.
Most alike males. I mean, it looks like they just have like... These contests are presented for fun and entertainment and are not judged scientifically. That is an actual quote.
They're not judged.
They are not judged
that's really on the
scientifically.
poster.
We can't all be winners of the contest, but by being a twin, you are all winners.
It's not judged scientifically like the Miss America contest.
America. Let's see here. Double takes parade. There's a golf outing. Twins Day twin volleyball tournament. A 5K fun run walk. Hot dog roast and raffle.
Is there a double mint gum contest?
A twins talent show.
There you go.
And a Twins Day cornhole tournament. I like this. We should go. I think the Hart twins are there.
Probably.
There they are.
So, does anybody else got angry watching ESPN and stuff, and they had cornhole on like most of the weekend, and then you see these guys, and you're like,
They never make it in the hole.
I was better than these guys when I played.
El Ocho, was it El Ocho weekend?
No,
that's in August.
There's a dress of Jif and Smuckers.
Peanut butter and jelly.
They're dressed like it.
Yeah.
I think we should go. I think it would be fun.
Jason, I think you should go.
I don't have a twin to go with.
Just make
What?
one up.
Me.
I don't think they
I
check.
would go with you. I mean, just because you are my twin doesn't mean I would want to go with you.
I don't think you.
Wow.
Take the Kim's wife.
I don't think you really have to be a twin to go.
No.
I'm just saying.
I couldn't win any of the. Well, I guess I could win the
They're a nonprofit.
look least alike contest.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
Yes, Jason, you should go and tell us all about it.
Okay, I'll go. I'm in. Twinsburg.
Go.
Oh,
You go, and when they ask you, they'll be like, well, my twin died.
In the womb.
In the womb.
I absorbed him.
I ate him.
So I now have the strength of a grown man and a little baby.
Good job, Dwight Schrute.
They have an estimated attendance of 20 to 30,000. Guess that
Yeah.
really doesn't matter. It's like 10 to 15, really.
Yeah, really. They're just inflating their numbers by inviting twins.
We can't get enough people. Make it a twins event. Next week, next year, triplets. Look, we got 90,000. That doesn't count. Okay. So there you go.
So if you're part of a triplet, can like 2/3 of it go and join twin events? Because you're not really a twin.
No, you're a triplet. I don't think you're allowed to.
That would be scandalous.
Scandalous.
Disqualification immediate.
Yeah.
If Kobayashi can't take drugs and eat food, then
Which I still want to know the point of a drug test at a food event, competitive food.
So it doesn't have the munchies. It's a
That's it?
competitive advantage.
That makes it feels like cocaine.
I
I got quiet. Okay.
we have questions.
I have many questions. I don't know why the wild card episode is always goes off the rails.
We need some listener to set it straight for us. Maybe Dev, Sci Guy, can straighten this out.
Also,
I'm just trying to spew forth as much crap as possible so he gets so much stuff. Like,
He gets so angry listening. It's like, oh, you're such an idiot. I
have
gotta
to make
correct
another
you.
correction.
we have so many corrections next week.
well, where Blake gets his news from, E-Bombs World,
Yes, I get all my news from there.
the European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN,
Yeah,
recently announced they will be starting up their Hadron
Thank you for not pronouncing it hard on.
Collider.
they're Hagrid
Collider.
They're Hagrid Collider.
Hagrid Collider.
The Hagrid Collider, 10 years after discovering the Higgs boson.
Higgs boson.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
This has caused quite a stir on the internet as people believe the system will once again spell doom for humanity. Well, the last time they started it up, we got into an alternate reality and a new dimension.
That's right.
New timeline. The last time the Collider was turned on was in 2019 on Tuesday, July 5th. Oh, shit. It's going now. We'll run for 24 hours, 7 days a week for the next 4 years. Amazing at an amazing 13.6 trillion electron volts. The Collider will send two protein...
Collider.
The Collider.
will send two proton beams in opposite directions at the speed of light in a 27-kilometer... 2 miles.
Yeah.
Ring 100 meters under the
They
ground.
don't do miles because it's in Switzerland and other European countries.
Basically, you're looking at dark matter on it. The internet has its own idea. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, reading the internet stuff there, I just feel dumber.
A woman on TikTok, just a woman.
Well, yeah,
claims that
a
drink-
standard woman on TikTok
Oh, it's on
is where you
TikTok.
get all of my news from.
Does she have a science degree? No.
I'm just wondering why this is an article. I'm just going to take these random people on TikTok who have no background to talk about this
and give them a platform.
And give them a platform.
Have you ever seen our
That's
News
the
of the
problem.
Geek? That's all News of the Geek is. And articles. TikTok claims that drinking on July 4th will put people at risk of falling behind in the new timeline. As the Collider is going to alter our timeline to send us into a new dimension.
But if we're drinking, we're going to be in trouble?
Yeah,
you-
she
you'd
said,
be
quote,
behind.
Yeah,
quote, do not drink.
Quote.
Keep your good vibrations high and surround yourself with positive energy during July 4th and 5th. A lot of people think the last time CERN was turned on, we were shifted to a different timeline in reality. So it was very important you keep your vibrations high because this time they're going to be turning it on and moving it much faster. It is powered by negative matter. Negative energy and any negative thought you've had gives power to the machine.
man, that thing is fucking railing right now.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my God.
My question is, if they put that much energy into the Collider, I was about to say Collider.
Other
If
people-
they put that much energy into it, what can you do for a power grid of sustainable energy? Have we forgotten about that?
Well, here's the other thing, Blake.
Yeah.
Others believe the proton collider is responsible for many things recently, including the overturning of Roe versus Wade.
I don't get it.
If we didn't turn on the Collider, those negative emotions
Oh,
took
God.
over.
The next time they're going to start it up again is in 2029 when we're going to be run by apes. It's going to be another timeline. They plan to build another collider that will reach upward speeds of 100 trillion electron volts. However, the experiments are just beginning, so keep your good vibes going. So there you go. Another person said it's responsible for Lightyear, the movie. Maybe that's
But you talked about sustainable energy. I think it is run off sustainable nuclear energy.
just like my car.
It's the cleanest energy there is.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, negative carbon footprint for nuclear energy.
That's right.
People are now hoping online that it actually resets the timeline. So that's good. Let's see here. Another person says, I remember being turned on at unprecedented levels too. I highly recommend it.
That's a good comment.
Okay, yeah, that comment wins
That was a
the
good comment,
article.
yeah.
Thumbs up that one.
Let's see here. Yeah.
I thought there was a lizard people conspiracy in there too somewhere.
There is another one once is hoping that it gives us Sinbad the comedian back into films. So that's good.
Maybe in that timeline he actually made a genie movie.
Here you go. John Brown wrote, if you're religious, this means you can see God quicker. If you're an atheist, you don't believe in hell. That's a win-win for everyone. I like that. It's a good call. So, yeah. So anybody else? This has been going around for years that, the collider has opened up the portals to other dimensions. Do you believe that, Jeff? Have we hit another dimension?
I don't believe a collider did anything.
How about a collider? How about a collider?
My brain just cannot wrap itself around the thought of parallel dimensions.
I think they're out there.
I just the enormity of it and the infinityness of the number of dimensions out there. It hurts to even think about. So I just.
Do you think it could be there?
I mean, I'm not a science genius.
No, I'm just saying.
In my brain, I can't fathom it
Okay.
because every decision made by every single person is a new timeline.
Correct. Yeah, that's a
And that's-
philosophical observation.
Yeah, and that just is too many.
Is it every decision or every major decision, do you think?
Well, every decision that will change
What
what
you do?
happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's to be infinity.
Well, Fringe taught me that it is available, that it is possible. I think it is possible, but I think there's got to be some constraints on it, right?
I mean,
But there can't be.
Well,
According to Kevin Garnett, anything is
That's what the
possible.
committee's for.
The Collider Committee?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I mean that's what the Loki.
Yeah.
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 You can keep those straight timelines in order.
In order.
Check.
So maybe somebody is like that.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody is doing that.
Until they're not.
Yeah, this is a new Jim. He hasn't been here in 4 weeks.
Huh?
There you go. See?
That's right.
There he is.
See? Yeah.
Jim? Who's that?
James.
Oh, okay.
We've had Blake Bot. Okay. We did have a top 5 this week.
I mean, in an alternate universe, the intern is the producer.
That's true. That's
know?
true. And Doug would be the
if they-
intern.
If
That's
they
right.
didn't turn on the collider, yeah, Brian would be promoted.
So blame the Collider people.
I will not.
It's a great online
Blame CERN.
website, too.
Blame CERN for the accident on I-75 that prevented your promotion today.
There were 2 of them.
2 of them. See?
Yeah.
2 colliders?
They
or
probably
two,
didn't have good
there
vibrations.
were 2 accidents where there were
Yeah.
collisions where things collided.
Ah, yeah.
2 different timelines. So, Brian, do you believe in multiple dimensions, timelines?
I mean, sure.
I'm serious.
No,
dude,
I mean, I hope so, because the one we're in fucking sucks, man. There's got to be something better.
well, that's always a down thing. This is the best.
Well, the best
If
thing
this
is
is the best, we're fucked.
I mean, go to your dreams. What you dream? I mean, according to Doctor Strange 2, what you're dreaming are actually you in
Spoilers!
alternate universes.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
It's been out long enough if you haven't seen
Yes.
it by now.
We're trying to finish WandaVision.
you can even stream it. But anyways, go ahead.
I'm trying to finish WandaVision for my son.
But was it the Saturday Night Live had the one skit about from the other dimension came over and pretty much told us that we're in the worst possible dimension.
Yes.
And it's like, really? Everybody? Well, Pete Davidson apparently is real
Really
popular
popular.
here. So something, for some reason, that guy got lucky, but for everybody else, it's worse.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Me and Dr. Dana were talking about this a little bit.
Co-Canadian of the Year.
Yes. Do any of you have TV show fatigue? Is that like a thing where there's like too much?
Yes.
and
We've
you
talked
can't-
about
you
this
can't-
before in the past. Yeah.
But like, I feel like just like the last 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
like we have so many shows that we've been watching 3, 4, 8 seasons.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, like we just stopped watching it.
Do you think it's because of that, or do you think it's because with COVID, everybody was at home able to catch up on stuff, and they saw all these great shows, and now they're like, we have no time?
Well, I don't think you saw all those great shows on COVID. It was the fact that post-COVID, all these TV shows and series are
Maybe
booming
that's
back
it.
up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And coming out. It's all happening at the same time.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem I have is like June, like everything that I've been wanting to see for a year and a half all came out. I'm like,
Yeah.
couldn't have spaced this out a little better, you know?
Yeah.
I'm still watching Umbrella Academy while Stranger Things
Right.
is
And
out.
The Boys
and
is
The
out.
Boys is out. And everything is coming out this month.
Right.
Or do you think that you have YouTube TV, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because you, and this is my problem, we like DVR everything? Like that could be interesting, so I'm doing that.
So we've gotten away from doing that. Like, but it's just like I go look at the DVR and it's like I haven't watched that. Like I missed an entire season of that.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching something else, or there's so many platforms and so
I
much
think that's what it is.
content.
You have all these platforms putting new stuff out,
And it's-
before you just had the network,
Right.
And then
Yeah.
you started having
Like
cable.
Netflix.
Cable came out, and then they're doing stuff. And
Amazon
then
and Netflix.
and streaming. Now every streaming is creating their own original
Yeah.
content.
Like we were just talking about it because like they're literally like we were just scrolling through and she's like we're so far behind, and then, like there's just so much coming out so fast that like it's overwhelming. So like
I feel like we started 1883, we stopped, tried to get caught up on our things. Now we went back, and now we still have like
Start
3
over
episodes.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we're on episode 6, and it's like, okay, son of a bitch, we gotta get this done.
Yeah.
And there's some shows that we watch, like we watch the Star Wars ones, we watch the Marvel ones, most of them except for AKA Jessica Jones, and like some of those.
You watch Ms. Marvel?
Yeah, we are watching that. My daughter and I.
Yeah, that's another one I'm 2 episodes behind because all this other stuff came out
Yeah.
that I wanted to see.
Stranger Things, I really liked the first season, and I can't go back. Like you said, like it was like, oh shit.
I mean if you like and especially it's hard too because a lot of the streaming things, the seasons are they're 10 episodes and they come out once a year.
Yeah.
So like you take 10 episodes and it's gone in a weekend, and
Yeah.
then it's like you got to wait a year, and then you're like, wait, what happened?
Now I got to rewatch everything.
Or, yeah,
to
like, you gotta-
remind me.
Or, yeah,
you
like
know.
Umbrella Academy. It would have been
Right.
great to have a review,
yeah.
before I
It's
started.
like a year, almost a year and a half.
I did have a review. I rewatched the second season.
We didn't have time for it. That's what we're saying.
I rewatched Stranger Things from start to finish.
Transplant. That's another good show I like. Haven't even watched the second season.
Perfect example. That was one during COVID where, like,
Yes.
we were talking and you were like, "Oh, it was awesome." So
First season was great.
We binged it, like, watched all
Yeah.
like within like 3 or 4 days, and then it was like, "All right, when is it coming out?"
Yeah.
And then like it's been like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And then it's just like I see a commercial for it on NBC, like. When did this come out?
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know that they.
Now on season 6. What?
It's like,
Best thing to come out of Canada since Joey Votto.
yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I was like, we've been watching Yellowstone with the old lady for the past 3-4 weeks. Went through 4 seasons, and now I'm getting to the point where I'd squeeze in The Boys and Umbrella Academy on my own or my other
Yeah.
shows on my lunch break or something. And I'm like, and it gets to the evening, it's like I got to stop doing this for an hour or two every night. I got to go do real shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I love AEW wrestling. And so
Yeah.
I try to make a point, like, Blood and Guts was last week, like their version of War Games. It took me until Saturday to watch it. And it was Saturday night. Like, I was like, and I watched it like an hour in the morning, an hour at night. And I'm like, geez, oh, please, like, I love wrestling. And it's even tough for me to find time to watch that. And it's like,
Yeah.
and that's one of my most favorite things to watch. And it's like, oh my God.
That's my number one from last week's list.
AEW or wrestling.
Wrestling.
I mean, I didn't even get to see a million little things this season.
You're not caught up with a million little things?
No. We're going to hate watch it. Oh, we're hate watching it because next season's it.
We can just come over and interact the entire
Just
thing.
make sure my dog doesn't get lost, because then you will have to
Oh, no,
quit.
because we will be up in your life every aspect that
Yes.
can possibly be.
You know, I feel bad. When we had our last, when we had our youngest son 6 years ago, you guys were not in the baby announcement photo. I was very upset by that.
I blame your wife for that.
I do too.
We were all ready for it.
Yeah.
We almost cut you out of the friend group.
Oh, damn it. These people are way too much into their shit.
Then I heard there's rumors that you guys are moving to France.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, that's Downtown Abbey
Downton.
in your villa in Toulon.
Well, it's due to the Collider and the next timeline, I am in France. So it's okay.
And he does a really bad American accent.
Look at me, I'm a hillbilly. Oh,
What?
I have no clue.
that was French Jason doing an American version. That was French Jason doing the American version. Does that not make sense?
No, none.
Oh, I'm French. Oh, look at me, I'm from Ohio.
Could you lead me to your croissants?
Give me your Skyline chili. It's good.
Do you have beignets?
I will put it on my credit card.
Give me a gun.
Yeah, I would like a gun, please.
Oh, well, you just came into America. Here you go. Down the hall. Down the hall. Remember that I told you? Jeff, remember that I told you that time I would kill you last?
That's right. You did say that.
I lied. I don't know if that was McBain or Schwarzenegger. Not sure which one.
Killian!
Where can I purchase a cowboy hat?
Brock Lesnar's got one.
Yippee!
And a beard.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Oh, it's a predator.
We have a hat that fits Predator.
That's right, we do. We did come up with something. Jeff came up with something. In Star Wars, Luke's plans always involve Chewbacca getting captured. So we were trying to figure out maybe like he should have better disguises when he goes undercover. We came up with a mustache,
Big mustache.
a handlebar mustache,
Handlebar mustache curls up.
and what did you have, Jeff? A top hat.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you. Jim had a top
Big
hat
mustache monocle.
and a monocle.
If you shaved a Wookiee, what would you have?
It would be like
Shaved Wookiee.
It would be like Gossamer. What would you have? 2000 Playboy. Anyways, so we think that in the next Star Wars films that the Wookiee should always have a handlebar mustache. We trademarked it, so they now have to pay us for this idea.
Toothpick works just as well.
A toothpick?
Yes.
Then you wouldn't know who they are.
That's true. That is true. Are you Scott Hall? No.
Jackie Daytona.
Oh, yeah.
Human
You
bartender.
missed the Jackie
I did miss
Daytona
the
reference.
That starts tomorrow?
Is it
Oh,
tomorrow?
no, next week. Next week.
Shit, I don't have time for it.
Again.
Everything
That one I'll make
shit I
time
gotta
for.
catch.
That one I will make time for.
That is something growing up. The summer television was terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everything has been June and July this year.
Yeah.
And you got to be
It
outdoors.
works, I think,
for
where they
this.
actually
Yeah.
would finish their.
Yeah, COVID definitely pushed
yeah.
all the productions back.
Yeah.
Well, they
So-
renewed it for 2 seasons.
Yeah. Couldn't they
Oh,
stagger
yeah, I know
this
they
shit?
renewed it. I didn't
come on.
realize it was coming back.
Yeah.
Baby Colin Robinson. I mean, it was coming back.
Oh, I forgot about the baby. See, that's
Yes.
another thing. I forgot about the baby.
That's right, baby Colin.
It's ridiculous. Anyways, Jim had a good one because a lot of people, asked if we were really old and cranky men after last week's episode of
Who
top
asked
five things that we used to like that we no longer like. Now we have a top 5 of top 5 favorite things that we have learned to love more as we've gotten older. So, Jim, this was your list. You go first. What's your number 5?
Vegetables. I guess it's because when I ate them as a child, they were prepared in the most hideous way. They were almost always boiled.
They always
Boiled.
came from cans.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
A lot of canned vegetables we ate growing up.
Yeah, we did too. Yeah.
And so now that I got to learn to prepare and make or eat them from other people who prepare them, they can actually be quite tasty.
Brussels sprouts?
No.
Oh, okay.
Those can never be tasty.
Brussels sprouts.
Jim tried.
Oh, hold
for
on.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and
you've
it's
got to get a
still-
good. Well, you can do like there's a great hot honey bacon combo that you can.
That sounds terrible.
broil those. Oh no, it's good.
I got Brussels sprouts
I
growing
did
in my
a
garden.
honey glazed broiled ones, and Jeff still didn't like them. They
Oh, that sounds god awful.
They were
That doesn't sound like it's going to improve the flavor.
Maybe that
That sounds like it's going to ruin the flavor of honey to me.
No.
that's going to be my competitive eating. Brussels sprouts.
There you go.
Oh,
if they're made right, they're fantastic. If you boil them, oh my god, they boil
No.
them, but they're like
You got
I
to
ate 0.
grill them. You got to grill them or broil them, and
Yeah.
Air fry them.
air fry.
I will say this isn't on my list, but since Jim's talking
Okay.
vegetables, like I said, it was always from canned asparagus. Tastes nothing like asparagus.
Shocking.
Yet, I actually liked canned asparagus growing up. That was like the vegetable I would eat.
More than the Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are nasty. Every time I've eaten a Brussels sprout, there's never been anything good about it.
Yeah.
It's the second worst food imaginable.
You know, it's had a great push here in the past 5-6 years.
Oh, that's
It's
the
amazing.
problem. A lot of people are
Yeah.
pushing them on.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Brussels sprouts growers of America. That's
But
who's
if you
pushing.
notice, it's
news.
always buried in something good though. You know, olive oil.
I like them by
hot
themselves.
honey.
Oh, you have to
know,
use you need
bacon.
something to
You need something to add
enhance
flavor. Yeah.
Like grits, because grits are nasty.
Oh,
unless
grits
you-
are amazing.
Unless you put good stuff in with
Yeah.
it.
Sugar, jelly,
Yeah,
butter.
if you
by
load it up
themselves-
Yeah.
with butter and sugar,
Yeah.
then grits are tolerable.
Yeah.
Grits are really bland,
They are bland.
so you need to add stuff to it.
Season them.
Needs-
Or
flavor.
you can just eat sugar and butter and it tastes better than the grits.
Just skip the grits, go
Yeah.
straight to the butter and sugar.
Exactly.
Brian, number 5.
Number 5 for me, naps.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is,
Didn't want them as a kid.
Yeah,
I
but when you're, growing up or when you're in your teenage and 20s, I never really napped. Like, I was always doing stuff.
Yeah.
Or, like, I would occasionally fall, like, whatever. But, like, now,
Yeah.
today, I came home from work, let the dogs out, sat down, took a nap.
Yeah.
Didn't plan on it, but
Yep.
it happened, and it was fantastic.
I have nothing wrong with
See,
that.
you could have watched another TV episode if you didn't
See,
nap.
yeah. That's where the guilt comes in. I'm like, man, I really, really could have probably got like another episode and a half of whatever bullshit show that I probably shouldn't even be watching on Roku TV. But it's
Alf.
No, right now it's Rookie Blue.
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's 6 seasons of that, and I'm through 3.
Is that with J-Lo?
No, Shades of Blue.
Oh, that's Shades of Blue. Okay.
That was actually a really good show. Her and Ray Liotta were really good in it.
Wait, what's that?
Ray Liotta.
Blake, number 5.
Oh, think about naps. I have to disagree because I realized I figured out in college that naps were a very fun, important thing to have in your life.
Sometimes
Yeah.
more important than going to class.
Yeah.
Well, that's not naps. That's just staying asleep.
No. Because
Because you had to wake up early.
I had to wake up and go to practice, and then I'd go to practice, and go to breakfast, then I'd go take a nap, and then I'd go to a class, eat lunch, and then take a nap, then go to practice, eat dinner, and then I don't know, play basketball or something else, and
Then
I
party,
agree, though. I napped
What's
in
that?
college.
and then party.
oh
You
yeah,
nap now.
Oh, I nap a lot, yes. No, but I mean, even in college, you'd get done with the day. Hell, even in high school, I'd come home and take a nap.
See, I was always like playing football,
Yeah.
baseball, something, or like work. I
Dominoes
had a
or-
job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, high school, I really couldn't take a nap because I was at school from 7 a.m. till about 6.
Yeah.
I was at school the bare minimum I had to be. By that I mean 30 seconds before the bell rang to 30 seconds after the
Really
bell
paid
rang.
off for you.
It did.
Did. Me too. Blake, number 5.
Guacamole.
Eh.
You know how threatening and scary guacamole looks to a
Oh, yes.
5-year-old kid?
Yeah.
Green. It's green and mushy.
You know
Green
how
and
threatening
mushy.
and
Like
scary it
snot.
looks to a 21-year-old
That's
person
right.
too? I mean,
Well, I had a traumatic experience going seeing my cousin Eddie, who had guacamole and proceeded to chase me around the house with it on a tortilla chip.
Oh, I thought he just served helper.
No. So I was scarred mentally for life. It took me at least 30 plus years before I would try guacamole again, and I tried it and said, "Hey, this is pretty good."
Number 5 for you, Jeff.
let's see. I guess since we are on the food kick now, I guess I'll just say cooking.
Okay.
That's my number 4.
Oh, I didn't mean to
Put
say
on the
that.
board.
Okay.
That'd
Well,
be an honorable mention for me.
I will say, growing up, cooking was not an important thing in our family. So we did not have a lot of good meals or a lot of well-prepared foods. But I guess the last year and a half or so, I've been subscribed to one of those food boxes.
Oh, yeah.
And it just makes cooking easy enough that I can do it.
Okay.
Tonight's dinner was very delicious, Jeff. Thank you.
What'd you have?
What did we have?
Brussels sprouts.
No, that's the thing on these
Canned
boxes.
asparagus.
I refuse to order meals that come with Brussels sprouts.
It was,
Canned
some type of-
asparagus.
it was some type of cheesesteak.
Yeah, it was cheesecake skillet,
Cheesesteak.
cheesesteak skillet.
Kind of like a cheesecake skillet, though.
Steakums?
Steak.
It was ground beef. but-
ground beef, noodles, onions, peppers, cheese.
That sounds.
No, I like it
That
better
does
than...
sound delightful.
It was pretty good.
I like the idea that Jeff buys this and then he just opens up the package of steakums.
Frozen steakums.
I really like to cook. Here's some steakums.
I really like to cook. There's a can of SpaghettiOs.
And let me put in the Salisbury steak.
We gotta open the bag.
We should start this meal delivery service.
I like it.
Trademark it right now.
Trademark.
Like
Jeff's food delivery.
You just get stuff
And you
out
get
of
the commercial. You have a commercial like the
hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. Oh my God! What'd you get for dinner today? They said
Done.
Pop Tarts.
You
And
get
then-
6 of them for dinner, though.
And then, like in a separate little thing, just your bedtime cookies. Your dessert.
Okay, so we're doing Hello Jeff, title for the show. And also, I want the commercial of like the busy professional woman or man. They come home like, or the guy comes home after a long jog. Man, after a long jog after work, you know, you don't want to spend a lot of time cooking. Thanks to Hello Jeff, I now have steakums.
The problem is, you just get in. You just sign up, and we don't. They don't. It's like those.
You don't even get to pick.
No, you don't get to pick. It's like those adventure boxes you get once a month. You have no idea what's in it, but it's going to be. But there's only one guarantee. There's no fucking Brussels sprouts.
And that's on the side of the box.
Just a big Brussels sprout with a line through it.
Okay, and then
We guarantee you will get no Brussels sprouts.
and
I guarantee.
and you have to sign up for a month because all the food, none of it expires. It's just as good for a month. Pop-Tarts.
It's like the episode of The Office where Dwight's cleaning out his bunker and he's just got the big giant cans of like shit that he's just like.
I like this. Make it happen, Jeff.
Oh, what did we get for dinner today? Oh, we got a TV dinner of chicken and peeps.
Dino Nuggets. Dino Nuggets.
And we got the heart pudding for dessert.
Well, at least we got some Jolly Rancher gummies.
They're halfway open.
That's quality control. We had to test them.
This was tried by Jeff.
And a stamp of approval.
This box packed by
Inspected
Jeff.
by Jeff.
That's quality control at its finest.
That's right.
Every dinner comes with bedtime cookies.
1 week you just get 48 deviled eggs. Gotta make these last. Good luck.
But they're not in like good packaging. It's just like the saran wrap on top. Half of
The
it's like
the cling wrap. Yes.
The cling wrap comes apart.
And half the devil part comes off when you
Smashed.
Hello, Jeff. Coming soon to the website near you. Coming soon to your local market.
This is one of my favorite top fives of all time now.
I don't even want to do any more top fives. I just want to do a top Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Oh, Jason, you're number 5.
I don't care. Game nights. I like game nights. I used to always like game nights, but like I kind of went.
I used to always like them, but now I still do.
No. I like them a lot more because like the games kind of got bored back then, categories and all that. And now that we have good tabletop games,
The games have definitely gotten better.
yes. So it's been fun. Charterstone's been awesome.
Jeff's not stuck playing the game of life.
Next week,
Apparently, that's Jason's daughter's favorite game.
yes.
That's why Brian's her favorite.
Jeff literally had like a 15-minute debate with my daughter about this weekend. She's 8. She won the debate. And then he's like,
I like it. How can you like it? Because it's fun. But it's not.
but you have to get married. That's fine. I like being married.
It forces you to get married whether you want to or not. It forces you to have children. It puts you down to one path,
So it's real life.
but it's not. Well, maybe you were forced to get married. Where are your children now, Brian, though? I don't see those yet.
you know, wow! In a different CERN Collider alternate lifeline.
Yeah.
Like,
And
I drank too much and I fell through the collider and the rest they're all stuck in the other one. I can't find my way
I
back.
want that on the new Life board game. It has a second Life board that comes
That would
up.
make it interesting.
tagline.
You started the collider. Go to second board. Go to alternate universe.
Good alternate universe.
Jason, what's your
Lose
number 4?
of your children.
Number 4, watching baseball. I really have like professional baseball. Like the last 3 years or so, like I've really started enjoying it.
Well, that was number 5 on my list last
I know.
Like that was we both
Baseball is actually I've enjoyed watching it a lot more lately. Jeff, number 4.
I'm going to stay with food.
Okay.
I'm going to say international foods. Like growing
Tacos?
Growing up, I would refuse to eat Mexican food
Really?
because refried beans are nasty. I still stand by that.
So no
And-
refined beans or Brussels sprouts in Hello Jeff.
They always
Man.
put refried
Taco
beans on all
Tuesday is
your-
not going to be any fun.
But and I mean, like I said, growing up, I didn't have Thai food until about 4 or 5 years ago for the first time ever. And I really like several dishes that we get frequently.
Tuesday on Hello Jeff is
Yeah.
Thai Tuesdays.
I still have yet to have Indian food
It's just going to come in a
because
Ziploc bag.
it's never convenient to go
like
to
to-
any.
Yeah, you like the
bag
tikka
of spaghetti.
masala. I think you like tikka masala.
There's
That's
an
it.
Indian food place really convenient for you.
Well, yeah, but they aren't good for lunch.
Oh, okay.
They don't have a good lunch menu, so that's usually when I would eat those.
Number
And they're not set up well for carry out.
4,
No.
Blake. Number 4.
Number 4. I actually enjoy paying for vacations.
You enjoy paying for them.
Yeah, when you're younger and you're a single
I'm
guy,
going
you're
in
trying
a
to go
couple
on
weeks.
vacation
I'm
and
ready to
not
go.
spend as much money as possible.
What is this?
Now you can afford vacations. I'm like, yeah, all right, fuck it.
Oh, I haven't gotten to the I can't afford them part yet.
So what I'm hearing is Blake's
I don't
buying
work for
everybody
the
a vacation. Blake's buying
You get a vacation, you get a vacation.
You get a vacation.
What happens if Jeff gives you a year's worth of Hello Jeff subscription? The best part is that Jeff's subscription is like $80 a week, and it's only like $6 in food. I could just go to the grocery store and get Pop-Tart. Ah!
Yeah, but you would have to go to the grocery store.
I can have them delivered. No, you can't. Number
And I guarantee no Brussels sprouts. You might get refried beans. I might be in a weird mood but no Brussels sprouts.
Number 4 for you, Brian.
Number 4 for me, having adult money.
Oh, okay.
I can buy whatever I want.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, you don't have to wait for. Yeah,
oh,
you don't have to wait for
he's-
birthdays.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
or like
right.
it's just you build your you further yourself for your career or whatever. You start making more money, and you're like, ooh, I can buy this.
Yes.
Like when you're in your 20s, college,
Yeah.
and whatever, you got to work 2 jobs or whatever, and it's but having adult money is very enjoyable.
I thought you meant like porn money, but okay.
Well, sometimes your real job is OnlyFans.
That's right. Toes. Number 4 for you,
It
Jim.
pays the bills.
My number 4 was cooking.
My number.
No.
Oh yeah, it goes back this way. Number 3, Jim.
My number 3 is reality television.
Get out.
Really?
I guess it's from people I've dated or my sister or people. I used to hate it all, and now there's some of them I actually watch and
Like The Challenge.
like the challenge, Below Deck.
Get out. I'm done. How about
makes you-
Paris Hilton?
Does it make you feel
No.
makes you feel better about your own life?
Sometimes it does.
Just as long as Chrisley Knows Best is not one of the ones you watch.
Chrisley knows jail soon.
Well, yeah.
Chrisley knows.
Yes, I do not watch Chrisley Knows Best.
Okay.
But does he really know best?
I don't
No,
think
he
so.
doesn't. He knows jail.
Number 3, Brian.
Cleaning.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I've always liked cleaning though.
Still
I
can't.
never did like when I was growing up or whatever. I hated it, or when I was like when we first moved out. I always hated it because I thought of it as like a chore.
Yeah.
But now like it's
Now that you own everything,
right now that again coming from the adult money, like I busted my ass for this, and I'm going to take care of it.
Yes.
And cleaning, like it's a good feeling after you clean the house, and then you just like sit down and you're like, oh man, this
I don't
is
think
great.
it's so much the actual act of cleaning, but it's the accomplishment when you're done and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I have no problem.
yeah. And it's a good segue into mine actually too, because it's also a good like meditative state. As well. Mine's yard work.
Oh, yard work's good.
Man, you get me as a kid or a teenager out in my old yard or house, my dad would be like, here, let me show you this. He'd be like, I ain't got time for that, old man. You know, but
now your
now-
kids are saying, I ain't got time for that.
yeah,
old
exactly.
Man.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm out there, you know, tree trimming branches and cutting,
Well, no, you're not. You're
making
trying to catch up on TV.
Making sure my edge lines are good, and all that kind of fucking
It's
shit.
a sense of ownership.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's an hour and a half. You can throw headphones in, listen to music or a
Podcast.
different podcast,
Or our podcast.
I don't do that.
I don't either, but
The only thing worse than yard work is Brussels sprouts.
The only thing that sucks about yard work is like
it's
mid
hot.
to late July through
Yeah.
early September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's you can't
Really
escape
hot.
90 and 100% humidity.
oh, I'm glad I'm out in the sauna today.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it too. I'm mow the lawn when it's 90-some degrees, and old man Ken across the street is like, "What the hell are you doing? You like to sweat?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Come here, old man. I'll make you sweat.
So sweating, is that going to be your next one?
No, that was I hope he did. Number 3 was yard work and sweating.
Okay.
see.
What's your number 3, Jeff?
And drinking a cold beer afterwards.
Number 3, I'll stay in the food range, and I'll say cooking television shows.
Oh, okay.
Shows about cooking, and watching them cook things and say, "Man, I wish I could taste that."
Okay. My number 3 is exercise. Like I used to like it, then I hated it, and now I really enjoyed it again. Just because it's not even like the extra; it's just the stress reliever. It makes like if you don't do it, like if I don't do it first thing in the morning, I feel like crap the rest of the day.
That's what
So.
she said.
My number 2 is good alcohol. Like, not even alcohol, good beer. Like, I don't want cheap beer anymore. I just want my beer. I don't even drink that much beer, but, like, if I'm going to have a beer one night, I want to have a good beer for my one beer that night. And not, like, Milwaukee's Best. No offense.
But it's the best. It's in the title, Jason.
It is true.
See, I have a funny thing again. I've drank a lot of beer, and I've done a lot of craft beer. And a lot of, I'll give me a nice Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Ice cold Miller
Ice
Lite.
cold, yep.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
And when I'll go down and order it, and people are like, "Oh, you're drinking a Miller Lite. I'm getting some good beer," and I'm like, That's great. And 5 years from now, I'm going to order this. What are you going to have?
Well, they'll find something else.
This will be there. That IPA.
You know what? You know what I'll find? Municipal Brewery, because they've been around for 6 years. Let's go. 5 years. Let's go.
I'll get an approachable blonde.
Yeah.
There you go.
Number 2.
Number 2 for me, caring about the important things like socks and underwear.
Oh yeah, you got
Making sure you got good pairs
Yep.
of socks, comfortable underwear.
Yep.
Used to not care. You just threw on whatever tidy
Good
ones
underwear is
were
always
there.
This,
But
this is a good one because it's going to get us something what Brian said before. Now that you have your adult money, Brian, are you going to do your 365 pairs of socks?
Yeah, Dr. Dana and I actually talked about that for my birthday because she bought me socks like she does every year.
Yeah.
And she said, you know what? We've been talking about it. We're going to do it. So one of my life goals is to have wear a brand new pair of socks every day of the year. 365.
Then donate them to the homeless.
Yes.
There you go. Homeless charities. They need
Number
socks.
2 for you, Blake.
Socks. No.
Homeless
No,
charities.
kidding. Homeless charities. I enjoy them as I get older. No. Dungeon mastering or game mastering. You know, back when I started playing D&D
Do you still
back in
play?
6th grade. Yeah. Back in 6th grade, I was always a player, and I would probably say I was never a dungeon master until...
Did you crush a lot?
In my 40s. Yeah, I did. Crushed, man. But not as good as you guys, unfortunately. You know, but in my first DM job, I was actually kind of roped into it because that's when I went to Origins that one year, and the D20 the original D20 Pro people were demonstrating a game table, virtual tabletop before it was popular, and we played a game as a demo, and then we rolled a 20-sided die to see who won a free license, and it was me. And the other guys that were in my group at the time, guys from Springfield and Columbus that I played with on a monthly basis, like, all right, you win. Go. I'm like, okay, good. Now, who wants this? You. It's yours. You do it. You run it. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, shit. And then I was like, all right, what am I going to do? So I started DMing, and that session, about once a month lasted probably about 5 years. And I'm like, you know what? I like
not 40 years.
Not
like
40
that
years.
One
Yeah, I actually had an
story.
ending to it.
Brian.
Yeah.
20-sided dice. We got like a
20-sided
40.
Amateur.
Well, you obviously are hiding.
Hit every time.
Hey.
We go up every time.
Yeah.
By 2.
It's armor class is 16. I rolled a 29.
You know where we got that from? Twinsburg.
That's right. So, yeah, I've been enjoying running the games ever since.
Brian, number 2.
Number 2 for me would be reading.
Okay. Good call.
I always I didn't want to be forced in high school to read like something that someone else was telling me to read, but now I just enjoy reading.
Okay.
Like nonfiction, fiction. I mean, doesn't matter.
I enjoy you, Brian.
He didn't like you as a child.
I enjoy you.
I got a book
Thank
for you. I got a book you should read.
I agreed.
Zombies, the true story of the
Zombie,
Titanic.
true story of the Titanic. That's
I
right.
agreed with not enjoying what people are forcing me to read.
Yeah.
So there's in high school, I still read a lot, and sometimes I'd be like, oh crap, I forgot to read this book for class.
I didn't read the assignment, but meanwhile, I read 4 other books during the time that was assigned.
Yeah.
Number 2, Jim.
My number 2 is, as you kind of said earlier, alcohol, like high-end alcohol. And yeah, I've drank a lot, but now you can truly appreciate a good bourbon. I can even appreciate not shitty tequila because it doesn't make me gag just by smelling it. But yeah, just good alcohol and then fancy drinks, like actually making a good drink rather than just throwing a bunch of sugar water in it and then not tasting it and just drinking as much as you possibly
Caring
can.
about the balance of flavor and whatnot.
Quantity over quality.
No, the other way.
Other
Drink
way.
it, reverse it.
Number 1, Jim.
My number 1, I hobied this one. It is golf and bowling.
Okay.
Because when you get to a certain age, you can't play softball or soccer or run or do all the other athletic
Football.
stuff. football 4, 5, 6 days a week. So you got to find the sports that you can do.
I think if I did softball 4 days a week, I could do it. I would be dead, but I think I could do it. You mean like consistently?
Yeah, consistently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when we used to do softball 3 or 4 days
I
a
had
week?
6 days a week at one point. Twice on Thursdays.
I was on 4 nights and then some tournaments on weekends.
I was one summer 3 different teams on Sunday. Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and Sunday evening.
I thought my twice a week was busy. Damn, now I'm down to one.
Brian.
Friday and
Number
Thursday.
1 for me, similar to his number 2, but it's strictly just bourbon.
Okay.
Just as a
Pyramid scheme.
well, it
Yeah.
started there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it really jump started me. But no,
Had all those
it's just
bottles to
something-
drink.
Yeah,
Once you get them, you learn to appreciate them.
I got 600 more.
no, like even like there's part of it like it's like bourbon hunting. Like there's a lot of like limited or small release or small batch things that you can't find. So like I like trying to hunt them down or
Well, you should get in contact with the Ditman and the Gimp.
Yeah, they like doing that.
okay.
They're part of a juice group. So
It's in Eden Park.
I joined one of those on the Facebook group. I think it was like Greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky Juice Group or something.
it might be there too, but
I think BJ put me onto that one. So, but I need a lot more adult money to buy some of the things that I
Yes.
want.
yes.
Like having the adult money.
Yeah.
I'd like to have more.
But like I've been trying to hunt down some like Pappy or some of the variations of the Van Winkles and like the prices I'm seeing and like the resellers are ridiculous.
The resale prices are incredibly bad, and actually, it's not even that. It's not. I wouldn't say it's not bad, but it's not
Right.
as good as.
It's not worth the price.
Yeah, you can get stuff for $26. That's better.
Yeah,
It's just that
It's the-
availability and everything
Sure.
of it.
yeah.
'Cause I've tried a little bit because we have a friend who has 250 some bottles of bourbon in his basement, and yeah, I've tried a few of his, and I was like, oh, it's a little
Yeah.
too smoky, a little too but.
Blake, number 1.
You know, you got the 100 bottles of beer on the wall. 250 bottles of bourbon on the wall. 250 bottles of bourbon. Take one down, pass around 200.
But I think he had like 4 bottles of Pappy, and
Yeah.
he ended up selling. He's in the juice groups too. He ended up selling a couple of them and getting other trades and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 1.
All right, so about so one of the girls got married in 2019, and about a year and a half ago, I was informed I was going to be a grandpa, and I said, "Oh fuck, I'm an old man now." And you know what? I fucking love that boy. He's turning 9 months next month, and I love that boy. Fucking A, man.
There
It's
you
great
go.
being a grandpa.
There you go. Because you can give them back.
Correct. That helps. that helps. But I go the full 9 yards. I can do the feeding, the diaper change, and everything, man. It's actually, and when I do give them back, I feel like, damn, I want to spend more time with that boy.
Is he a Cleveland Browns fan?
Well, his dad my son-in-law is a Bengals fan,
Okay.
but I've already gotten him Browns gear.
Yeah, every day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day is diaper.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, you're right at this point in time. You're correct.
Jeff, number 1.
It's not as impressive as being a grandpa. I have to follow that now.
Are you
but
called Grandpa?
Sorry.
He's 9
He
months.
is
8
now.
months.
Well, no, but is that what your title is going to be?
It'll be whatever he wants to call me.
Gotcha.
It's like when I was a kid, I can only say like Grandpappy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, or
Going to be
something
on the
like
back
that.
of his
It's a bit-
softball jersey now.
Yep.
They're
Next
Poppy.
jersey,
Yeah.
Grandpappy.
There you go.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop. Could be. Who knows? I was whatever.
Pop, pop.
But you know what? That was a big deal. They're like, well, what's your title going to be? And the old lady's like, it's got to be Nana, and whatever's got to be that. I'm like, whatever he wants to
It's
call me.
not my choice.
It's not my choice.
What are you
Whatever he's
talking
comfortable
about?
in calling me, let that.
Yeah.
Let
This
him
is the
pick
game
it.
of life.
Yeah.
We can't force this
Right.
name upon him or me.
Right.
Okay, it's Nana and who? Dickhead. All right, that's what he called me.
That's his choice.
That's right. Oh, that's what he said.
Number 1, Jeff.
But I still love the little boy.
Number 1, I've lightened up my disdain of like pop music, and I've learned to appreciate some of the just popular music. You know,
Tell me what you really, really want.
well, they were always great.
Okay. Girls. Girls.
No,
Girls.
Well, that one maybe not so much. It's
gonna rule the world. Girls.
you know, growing up, I wouldn't even consider listening to things like Katy Perry or Bruno Mars, but I can enjoy both of those artists. You know, simple pop.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson's got good songs.
There you go. Kelly Clarkson! Since you've been gone.
And even going back
I
in
can't breathe.
the stuff that was popular that I didn't like at the time, I kind of appreciate now. I went and saw Poison in concert once, and in the 80s, I wouldn't be dead anywhere near Poison.
So you're a big Dick Marks fan now.
I'm not a big fan of Dick Marks, but
That girl is poison. My number one is...
Not that Poison concert.
Oh, sorry. My number one is doing nothing. Like, mentally, like, I'm drained by the end of the week. Just everything with job and everything, and I just got done.
wow,
and
that's
like,
my life.
And like on Saturday, my wife is always like wanting to do stuff, which is great. But like after I've done like the cleaning or we cut the grass and get the yard work, it's kind of like, well, you want to go somewhere? It's like, no, like I'm good. Like I'm mentally drained.
Because people are there.
Yeah.
I don't want to go where people are.
We're getting back into
My favorite song.
You're an old man, Jason.
Yes, but I enjoy it. I enjoy hanging out at home.
As I said, those people who always say, go big or go home, severely underestimate my desire to go
Yes.
home. It is literally my only goal.
Yes.
Go big or go home. Hey, wait, where are you? Wait, oh.
I'm going home.
You gave me the option to go home?
He
I'm
left.
taking it.
I'm going. Okay, that's your show.
Really big shoe.
And title for the show is Hello, Jeff.
I had a few of them.
Oh, go ahead.
a few
I
as
can't
well.
titles.
I had Get Your Hands Off My DNA. Got it all over my tree app. Blame the Collider people. Hello, Jeff. And Chrisley Knows Jail.
I have 10 thumbs, scalped whoppers, and Hello, Jeff.
I had competitive surf and turf. This tree app is loaded with DNA. Haggard Collider. Power to the Machine. And Hello, Jeff.
Good job, Blake.
Yeah.
He had Hello, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. I misunderstood the whole joke. I thought we were talking about peanut butter the whole time.
Hello, Gregor.
Yeah.
Brian, what you got?
Let's see. I had Breaking the Wieners Down. Pedolicious. And Ancestry.com.
Shut it.
So we're not going with Ancestry?
No. Nope.
Trademark it.
Trademark.
What about Josh Gad has no butthole?
We're really big in Kentucky. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Anyways, he just looks at me with disdain. Okay, I like Breaking Down the Wieners or Hello, Jeff. We did talk about Hello, Jeff a lot.
I think, again, I was crying over the Hello, Jeff.
So, Hello, Jeff it is. Thanks for joining us. Bad idea of the week.
Ordering Hello
Number 512.
That's a good idea for Jeff. We need some of this adult money Brian keeps talking about.
Right.
Bad idea 309. Buying Hello, Jeff.
No, that's a good idea for Jeff.
For Jeff. Yeah. Bad idea for you.
Not for me. We're going to get Hello Jeff for free.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm good.
He's going to sponsor the podcast, and we're going to get free Hello Jeff.
My wife's going to be like, why do we have 87 cartons of deviled eggs and Pop-Tarts? Well, we got dinner for the next month, honey.
Why is the only thing in the freezer Steakums?
Open the cabinets. Just,
It's not the only thing. There's some JTMs in there, too.
And for our listeners, promo code Hello Jeff gets you 20% off your first box.
And a free can of asparagus.
What's your
can of asparagus?
the only vegetable? Asparagus.
That
Can.
lasts year round.
Asparagus 2022. Free can of asparagus.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Walking Dead to Talking Heads from the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.